Monday, Tahrsday, Wednesday, other Tahrsday. It doesn't matter. We're grinding Tahr. I've been messing around with some stuff. I've been leaving a bunch of small males, and it's really been interesting, the results. So we'll see how that goes through the duration of the stream. I have no idea how long the stream's going to go. Air's running, so apologies for the extra noise, but it can allow us to do some more Shoostin. Anyone got a pseudo Malek yet? Like just in general? There's been quite a few shot. Sit down for a break and Flinter pops up. What's up, Benjamin? Hopefully this will be a good one. Maybe he'll spawn today. You never know. Getting a great one Tahrsday, that would sure be lovely. Hey Riley, Ribbons in here. Are you going to grind for more than one Tahr? Absolutely not. We get one, I'm done. If it had gone like, you know, some people got, I know someone got one in, was it 30 some kills? Or I feel like there was a 17 kill grind somebody had. If that happened, I'd have probably done another one because I'd almost felt like, you know, I didn't even earn it in a way. Not to say that person didn't earn it, but I think you know what I mean. That would maybe cause me to do another grind. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with one if we can get one. Do I have a super rare tiger? No. Hey Ryland, Chaotic's in here as well. Got a gold Mellow Barasinga. Nice. I think the only rare Barasinga I have are the two silver stags. I think that's the right word. Become an addict. I don't have whatever you guys have that makes you keep going. Once I get one, I'm like, yes, I'm done. Hey Ryder, it's going good, man. We just got back from the old Wally World. We had to get a couple of things. Hey Sportsman, these Tahr puns are getting untolerable. Untolerable? I don't know if that's what you're going for. What's up, King Charles? It's called addiction. I mean, true. Where's blood? There's blood. Wait, what? Okay. Only 2 fish away in Golden Ridge to having gold or diamond of every fish. Nice. I've been wanting to do the bingos. I don't know, maybe like September, October-ish. That can be something we mess with. Okay, I almost guarantee he died and, yep, slid down the hill. What's going on, Brandy? I am indeed 26 for a couple more months. Then I'm old. Hey, D3, good to see you again. Got 3 Diamond Tigers, a Pseudo Mellow White, and White yesterday. Sounds like a pretty solid day. So I've got this new tent here, which honestly was doing me really well, and then I don't get anything here anymore. So I don't know. We might end up moving this. Why isn't it afternoon? Ah, missed opportunity to be honest. Maybe next time. Just leaves more room for more Tahr puns. Hey, Kermit. So there's a zone here that sometimes I check on. The tent's actually set up for a zone that's on this slope, I think. Big old hey, Seek and Destroy. I think the one thing that annoys me the most from the grind so far is the cannot be placed slope too steep. I'm like kind of afraid if we get a great one Tahr to spawn that it's gonna be in one of these spots where I can't. Oh hey, there's stuff here again. Anyway, where I can't place like a tree stand or something to let me go and shoot it. Like I'm genuinely concerned about that because I definitely want to use a bow. And I guess we'll see what happens. So yeah, any Tahr with this estimate, 72 to 95, I'm not shooting. Is that making a difference? So far, not in the slightest. I got 3 trolls yesterday. I don't know, were any on stream? One was, right? Have you managed to get a diamond yak yet? I've had, I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe? Something like that. I think that's the small one warning calling. Have you gotten your PA doe tag? No, I need to do that actually. Maybe after the stream if I can remember. We should be good. Our unit typically doesn't sell out till in season actually, but you know. Better safe than sorry. Have I found a diamond snow leopard? I'm hunting for them in tomorrow's video, so I won't spoil too much, but you can probably tell by my tone. Oh, hello there. Where did you fellers come from? Hey, Maximus, what's going on, man? Are you using the 300 Win Mag? The 300 AR. I mean, Win Mag is the ammunition it's firing, but yeah. The main reason is, honestly, what I just did there. Bad shots kill them quickly. Now, I screwed up 2 things with it. One was that first diamond. Since then, every 5 that I've shot, I spotted beforehand. And then yesterday, we did shoot a dark brown. That's one of the rare variants. Unfortunately, it was behind some grass, so I had no idea it was a rare. It only would have been a silver anyway, but it became bronze since I shot it with that. I'm willing to lose a couple of cool things over it. As long as it's not like a super rare, which, that'd be rough. Not realize it's a 5 and not realize it's a rare? Surely not. That's a good way to jinx myself. What's up, Sabbit? What are you voting for in the poll? I voted for the 375 H&H. I was really surprised the 300 Blackout's doing so well. Now, I actually think it could be very useful. Some people, I think, maybe don't know what a 300 Blackout is. Ballistically, it's pretty comparable to a 30-30. So, in theory, that could be the new meta, say, 2-6 weapon. But I think a lot of people think a 300 Blackout is, like, say, better than the 300 AR, which it won't be. They are not the same thing. That was a big one. Just got the Zarza 308. Oh, it is fantastic. You're going to have a lot of fun with that thing. In the official Discord, D3, surely today is the day. Surely. Well, I know Mel got her second one. I don't know if I'm spoiling things. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Nah, she posts stuff. It's fine. But yeah. Maybe it's great one day. That would be fantastic. What the? Okay, you're that small male that we don't shoot. But you need shot. That'll work. And then are they all running uphill? Yes, they are. Hey, Duke. Just wanted the 17 HMR, but they don't know what the 300 Blackout is. So, to me... Jeez, hang on. Concentrate. Then speak. Okay. To me, putting the 17 HMR in with those other rifles makes no sense. Nobody's gonna vote for a small rifle over a big rifle, in my opinion. I don't know what their plans are for, like... Are they going to do pulls for, say, all 3 weapons? I'm assuming it's 3 because a weapon pack's typically 3. I don't know what their plan is. But, yeah, I think that gave the 17 no chance, and it would be such a good gun in the game. 8,000 kills for a great one? Wouldn't shock me. Would not shock me. Hey, Liam. Hoping we get more Class 79. Yeah, we were talking in my Discord early this morning. Shadow got me out of bed at 6 something, so I jumped on and started editing and talking in Discord. That poll had just gone up. I think the 375 could be a Class 8 to 9 weapon even, which I'd be happy with. What's up, Smart? They said they'll choose the top 3. Is it... So I know what you're talking about. It says, like, the top 3 will move on to the next round. I'm wondering, could it be, like... There's gonna be another round for this one, right? And then another set of 6 weapons. And then voting again. Maybe I'm wrong, but that was the way that I thought it was gonna be. I kinda hope you're right, but is the 17 even top 3 right now? It probably isn't. What's going on, Rusty? Got me a new phone today after 3 years. The display difference. Can you see, like, is it like refresh rate and stuff is so much better now? I'm going on 4.5 years since I got mine. I got it right when COVID started. I remember the guy was like sick too, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Not more guns, a bigger trophy lodge. I mean, I'm with you. What poll? If you're in the official The Hunter Discord, there's a section called COTW polls, and basically, that's at least in part how they're determining the next weapon pack. How rare is a gold fur level 4 blue wildebeest diamond? Not particularly rare, I would say. Gold fur is basically common at this point, unfortunately. Level 4 diamond wildebeest happen rather often as well. I'm from the future to say you will get your Great One Tahr in 127 kills. That'd be nice. I think we'll end up getting... We should do that, actually. Will I spoil things? It's fine. Yep, there it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 7. And we were at 6, 8, 4. I'm just gonna write that down. And we'll see how many kills we get the entire stream. Okay. Top 3, 300 Blackout, 450 Bush, 375 H&H. I could live with that, but I still want the 17. Can you tell me why my tigers aren't respawning? They probably are respawning, but they're moving to other locations. That's pretty typical. What about both a new weapon pack and new trophy lodge? Now we're talking. I mean, based on the quality of this update, maybe they would hit us up with something that good. I'm not going to get my hopes up for that level of amazing, but, you know, it'd be nice. Saw that your grinding has finally paid off. I'm assuming that's not directed my direction. What's up, Daniel? Got any tips for snow leopard hunting? I'm finding 2 every day on average. For most hunts, I'm able to get like 2 or 3, so I'm not saying I'm doing a whole lot better. The main thing that I always do is I go along these trails. I just like hunt the trails that cut through the mountains, and typically I'll find a couple of tracks, get a warning call, stuff like that. The 17's 4th? If they are just picking the top 3, maybe it's got a chance then. Is the 300 Blackout much different than the 300 AR? Yeah, so I was saying this a couple of minutes ago. The 300 Blackout in real life ballistically is pretty close to a 30-30. I mean, it's the same caliber bullet, and it's a much smaller casing. Anyway. More details that I don't need to get into. As far as performance, it would be a better 223 AR, I think, which I'm not opposed to necessarily, but I don't think is what people think it is. AJS, thank you for subscribing, and welcome. How long do I spend hunting snow leopards? Typically about 2 hours. I can get through most of the mountains in 2 hours. And again, like I kill 3, 4 if I'm lucky. You got a Tahr addiction right now? Hey, it happens, you know? Feel like we really need a 2 to 6? I get you. Yeah, I mean, if that's what they end up coming out with, I will be very happy with it. I just hope that people don't expect it to be, let's say, a better 300 AR, because that is just not what it is. Finally got a snow leopard from single player last night / this morning. Nice. The video that I recorded for tomorrow, shocker, begins with hunting snow leopards. And a couple of decent ones. I'll leave it at that for now. What's up, Survivor? Watching while on vacation in the Outer Banks. Nice. Hope that's going well for you. I was hunting fallow on Hirschfeld and got a diamond red deer. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Can someone send the official call out Discord to Flinter's main chat? We could probably link it somewhere in my server. Wait, what's that? Yeah. My customer's address is 1212? No way. We have an official link? Holy. Okay, click that and join that, and there's your Discord link. We need to get nitro boosters up to 30 again so we can have an official fancy link. Like theirs is discord.gg/thehunterofficial. We need to have discord.gg/ like Shoostin Army or something. Because right now it's just a bunch of characters. Hey, honey. My hunter won't let me play the maps I own? That's odd. What's it telling you? Like you don't... Hello? You don't own that DLC or whatever? Have you been hunting this horrible muntjac? Spend some time hunting muntjac in, again, what's going to be tomorrow's video. I thought about streaming them again, but it's just like... While Tahr are at least interesting, I might as well stick with them till I really get tired of it, because I'm in no way tired of it. I've been talking about taking a break from Tahr grinding, but it's as much for you guys' sake. Like, do you want to watch Tahr grinding every day? I don't know. Discord.gg/TahrNation? Might as well be. Xbox is down. That might be why then. Check owned DLCs. Are you on Xbox by chance? I love McDonald's. Same. Thank you for subscribing. Are they not here? This is... So, I have a couple of new babies. That's not it. What the heck? I want to introduce my new level 1. Where's he hiding? I'm going to end up killing him by accident again. Well, maybe next time. You were 1 away and I boosted it? You were 1 away? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, I'll have to set up the custom link then. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Congrats on the Rare Wolf in the Classic video. Thank you, man. I've been wanting to get that into a video, but it was like... Was it during early access we killed it? I think it was. So it was... I just knew that it was going to be way down the line. So finally getting it into a video, and then the rest of the hunt was something else. Like, the slowest start ever. But then we finally killed all that stuff. Flinter's got babies. How rare are albino pheasants? Extremely rare. That's like saying, do you want to build a snowman with Tahr? Should I start singing? Ah, that was a... Ah, I should have screenshot that. So it weighed 123.45 kilo. 12345. What Cabela's Dangerous Hunts game had Tapir? 09? I don't know if it was named Dangerous Hunts 2009. That's what I remember it as. It's the one with Flint Abrams, for sure. PTAR 2.0? We do have a PTAR. He's at another zone. The one here, I'll tell you his name when we see him, because I think that's funnier. Deer feeders would be nice so you can set a tripod and get a deer without having to find feed zones and wait for the right time. I don't know, like the game's core mechanic is zones. I don't know that we need to basically be able to make our own zone in that way. So all these are smalls now. And I'm just leaving them, because that seems like a decent idea. Baby Pitara? Not quite. Have I seen the poll? Yes, I voted for the 375 H&H. How rare is a level 7 red deer? I would say that's basically average, right above average. I would want a dangerous hunt again, but have it be an actual good game. An open world dangerous hunt would be really interesting. Because dangerous hunts as a premise is basically just a shooting gallery. But if you could do it in an open world as opposed to like a rather small map, I think it might actually be fun. Hey, Moki. How do I say your name? I'm gonna say Izzy maybe? I don't know if that's gonna work. It's going good. When a great one fallow spawns, will it just be a respawn in my regular groups? Yes. If I understand what you're asking, yes. Isn't the 300 blackout just a 300 AR? No. So a 300 blackout ballistically is pretty close to a 30-30 in real life. It's the same caliber bullet. 300 Win Mag's a much bigger casing. And then the 300 blackout, yeah, similar in ooh, that's a nice estimate. Similar in terms of velocity, energy foot-pounds, all that, to a 30-30. So if they were to introduce a 300 blackout, we'd be looking at probably another 223 AR-like rifle, but better. Which I'm not against that. I just want... What did I hit the one in front of him? I just want people to know that. What happened? Did we dome that other male? I don't know. I don't see him. Hey, X420, thank you for subscribing. 300 blackouts and necked up 556. Makes enough sense to me. You're gonna dome me. What's going on, JTAC? I just want a new Cabela's game in general. Haven't had one since Hunt Championship Edition. Was that before or after Pro Hunts? Because I don't remember. What classes do I think the H&H would cover? They'd probably make it 7 to 9, but I would kind of want it to be 8 to 9, just because then it's like that big rifle. You know, the only thing technically bigger would be the 470. So I don't know what direction he ran. We obviously hit him. Watch, this would have been a Diamond 4, and I would have had it just fine, except we shot that one in the horns. Okay, we're good. Nice. I just recorded my first Classic vid last night. I've got some learning to do, but it was pretty fun. Classic's a really fun game, man. And it's darn near endless with, like, the amount of... Like, there's spotting and tracking skill for every individual species. There's so much gear, so much equipment, so much setting up you can do for your maps. I mean, you could spend the next, like, 5 years putting in significant time every day and still have stuff left to do. So there's a lot of room there to make content. How many kills? Geez, 2,300-ish? Let me look. I'm not counting, but I'm going based off of my kill total. 2,400. A lot. How do you feel about the 10 update? I was pretty against it as a premise, because I feel like it's just opening itself up to really annoying exploits. As far as Tahr grinding goes, there's a lot of spots you just can't place tents, and instead of, you know, having to have your tent over 200 meters away, some places maybe I can place a tent at 120 and be fine. That I don't mind. I don't like that they don't spook when you fast travel. They should probably do that. Just want another 3 to 7 or 2 to 6? I'm with you. I wonder if they would make it 3 to 7 if they did a 300 blackout. They probably would. That would hurt a lot of its utility, though. I hope they would do 2 to 6 or 2 to 7. Wouldn't hate that either. Hey, Janik. Hope I'm saying that right. What class do you think humans would be? 3? Probably. That seems about right to me. Humans in game are class 0. Are they actually? I never looked. Alright, so this is where Tahr lives, and best I can tell we're not getting any respawns, which is kind of a problem and kind of why I said we probably got to kill him. What's up, Optic? Where's Tahr? There he is. Old buddy. Don't see any mails, so what I will do is I'll main menu, since we're not killing anything there anyway. There's a mission for SRP where you're tracking a person that says 0. The system would have been in place by... I guess I just didn't realize that. Because back, like, you know, you track somebody for tramp finds missions, I think, on Layton. They didn't have the class system, so they wouldn't have shown it. Well, not the current class system. Hey, Gunhub. Is Tawny fur type rare? It's just uncommon. Tahr reincarnated? Not only is there Tahr, there's another one who we were unable to find him with our last run, so we'll hopefully see him again. I haven't announced his name yet. 300 Blackout is actually not really close to 3030 IRL, about 350 to 450 FPS slower with the same weight bullet. It's a close-ish comparison though, because it's the same caliber. I don't know what the best comparison is, but it's close-ish. Tahr? It is not Tahr. Although that wouldn't be bad. Gotten 5 Piebald and 2 Mellows, but still no diamond. What species is that? Is there an issue with Apex Connect on Xbox? Somebody said that they had something going on. Nobody home here. Kind of interesting. Oh, there they are. So yeah, once again, small male. Just gonna leave him there. Kind of sucks because I feel like we're losing so many, you know, total kills, let's say. And really it's not getting us any more 5, so I'm not sure how worth it is. But we'll mess with it for a little bit longer. Is it Flinter? It is not. If somebody guesses it, I'll be impressed though. It's very simplistic. That might help. Pretty sure Xbox is down? Yeah, somebody said that earlier. That might have been you. Roughly how many kills did everyone get their Great One Fallow at? For me, I counted every single kill. It was 6,139. I wish this spot would respawn him again. Well, that was quick. On to this side. Tarzan? Not Tarzan. Smoltar? Tarmander? Is that Tari like Terry? It's not that. Starsky? Tartar Tot? I like that one. Guitar Waltar. Waltar's a good one. It is not Waltar. You know, like, I forgot to look and see if there were any tar there. Whoops. What are we guessing? What I've named my other level 1 tar? Waltar the White. If we could get a white fur type level 1, that'd be perfect. It's another baby 2. Was that the same one, or is there 2 little 2s here now? There's a 3. Where's the 4? Okay. It's kind of weird. He must have run over the hill. Listen to me at the stream with Jaxy, where we ranked his top 3 reserves. How long was that stream today? Because I was surprised when we got back home he was still going. Is it Tarler Swift for Kyla? It's not Tarler Swift. TarJ Watt. Maybe he'll be number 3 level 1 if we find him. Irresistible Shootar? Are you implying that I'm going to kill him? I probably will. What cal did you pick? You picked the 450 because you use it in real life. I went with the 375 H&H just because I think it'd be a cool gun to have. Okay, I think we're going back down to where he lives again. We'll check here real quick. It was 2 hours, okay. Avatar, Snoop Tar, Tarmus, Patrick Mahomes. That's a stretch. Would be cool to know your top 3 reserves. Should I include Sooner Patan or leave it out because it's new? I think if I include it, it would be Silver Ridge Peaks, Sooner Patan, and Layton. If I'm keeping it out because it's still new and there's some recency bias, it would be Layton, Silver Ridge Peaks, Runga Savannah. Tartrick, like Patrick. There's just nothing there now. There's Tahr. Alright, maybe that's a sign. Maybe he's down where he's supposed to be. I swear it's the early morning zone that he's there, though. You also picked the 375. Nice. Rev isn't in your top picks. It's probably number 4. Tarla. I don't see him again. See over there? That's a blue sheep. Well, what the heck? I guess we'll just bounce around, see if we see him. Guntar. That's a good one, too. Definitely Tyranitar. I did like that one. However, that is not it. Ooh. Is this the solo? I think. So you get to live. And I think we're good. Tahr is not that either. I'm too simple. You're gonna actually, at this point you might be disappointed. Hang on, where did that go? That was a good one. Mike Tarumlin, I think. Tardvark. Honestly, Ryder, I tried him. I was gonna make a video this weekend. I took him to Aurora Shores. I shot a Kodiak through the shoulder blade with the 375, and it like barely touched the lung, and I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. And then I shot, what did I shoot? An elk with it at 600 meters, and it took it down. I'm like, okay, maybe it's fine. And then I shot another elk with a 7 mil, and it didn't get vitals. And I was just like, I don't know, like, I expected these to be better, and I was sad that I didn't make a video. Tarm Cruise. Mike Tarson, Minotaur. What fur was that? Surely that was a common, I saw it. Yeah, okay. King of Tarthur. It should be Tarthur Morgan, I didn't think of that. Did I try the slot? No, the shotgun slugs I haven't fired. I should eventually go on and at least try them. What's up, got him? Nobody up here. So if we're gonna see our level 1 this time, he'll be right here. Pop-Tart. We need like 50 level 1s with all these names. You're closer than you think, Tristan. Just be here so I can show you to all my friends. Why are you hiding? Oh. That's not even the herd. There's 2 baby 2s in there, though. He's with a baby 2. But, I don't know. Ben Rotarsberger. Just join what's going on with all the tar puns. So, basically, when we get level 1 tar, we name them some kind of tar pun. For instance, we've actually had 2 different P-tars so far. I've got another level 1 male tar. There's second P-tar, by the way. And everybody's trying to guess his name. Tarly Temple. I think I missed here. Surprised there's no pun in the title today? Look closer. Paytarn Manning. This one This one confuses me. Like, randomly there's males here? Tari Kill? Torthur. Level 4 rare? What now? Completely missed Tahrsday? It's hidden in there. Hey, just have fun. P-tar number 3, it is not. Untar Taker. What are you sighing for? Ah. Tahiti. Just thought you were gonna hunt bears today. This week we are going to do a grizzly. I think it'll actually be Thursday's video. We're going to do a grizzly hunt. Tahry cruise. Spy Tahr, man. You can't name it Tahr J. Watt because if you choose it, bad juju. Honestly, true. Yeah, because then I'd be blamed for any kind of injury. Huntar, no. Tarzan? I hope nobody said it. Oh, wait, Bean got it. It is Tarl. Oh, somebody said Tarl earlier. Maximus said it. Was it before that or was it Maximus? It is indeed Tarl. I'm so happy with it. Tarly Quinn. What weapon are you using on the Great One? I have every intention of using the Hawk Edge bow. You did say it first, okay. The Exterminator. It's a level 1 male and he's just like got the most deadly name. I like it. Why don't they okay. Something about leaving small ones I kind of think screws with respawns and I don't know if it's worth it. However, it does end up with really funny name Tahr. The Huntar. Call of Tahr Wild. Head teriyaki chicken. Will Tarl run for president? He's got about as much competence as, you know, some others, so maybe. There's a respawn. Wait, what? That's a new herd? No complaints. I wonder where they feed at. Because they might just be really slow getting in. I'm probably just going to shoot them. Where's that other 4? I had it. Chase, thank you for subscribing, by the way. There he is. Dead. Is it Tarl Grimes or Tarl Gallagher? My thought was like the llamas with hats, Tarl. Tarl that kills people. Nice, Jesse. Consistency is such a difficult thing to achieve. I was at a point of pretty good consistency prior to starting to leave all these small ones. In theory, it should help, but I'm like, we are getting some big 4s. Maybe it is kind of starting to help. But I just haven't seen any influx in big ones. Llamas with hats, indeed. Tarl Weasley. Again, fitting for a level 1. When you're grinding for a Great One, does killing an animal and not claiming it hurt the grind? Like if I make a bad shot and they die, but I don't go get them. Not claiming 1 is probably fine, but there's a general consensus that it is best to claim your kills. Mel was actually quoting specific, like, grind stats from someone earlier today. They had shot like 20,000 fallow deer and didn't get a Great One, and they weren't claiming. They started claiming and got one in 400 kills. Claiming seems to do something. I can't imagine what it would be, but that's too many to ignore. If you get a diamond grizzly on Thursday, I get 12 cents from you personally. I'll deliver you 12 pennies. I ran the wrong way, but it's fine. Jaxy told us to claim to get Great Ones. Oh, did he? See, this is the thing. Like, I don't always catch streams and stuff, and then I miss out on important information. How many whitetails does it take to get the Great One? I'd say most people get it on average in the area of 1,500. What's up, everything? Motar boat? Nothing. I guess we'll do here and then across. What rares do Tahr have? Do we have a command for that? I think we do. I wasn't claiming for over 1,000 kills, and once I started claiming, I started getting more diamonds and rares. I've never heard anything about it affecting diamonds and rares, but I mean, that wouldn't completely shock me. Although, actually, maybe that doesn't make sense, because people do... So, like, the not claiming type of grinds, you'll often hear those referred to as dirty grinding. And I know people have gotten super rares off of that. Wichita, Kansas. So I've killed like 1,000 fallow and I've only missed claiming 10 to 15. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, in theory, you want to claim as much as you can, but if you shoot one in the foot and it runs forever, you know, leaving it probably ain't hurting you. I just don't get why the tracks in this game just disappear randomly. There's some times when they disappear and I don't get it. I know after a certain amount of time, obviously they disappear, but don't have the patience of grinding one animal for over 1,000 kills. I generally don't either, but the result, like getting to hunt the great one and try to get it with a bow and get super close and all that, I'm willing to, you know, struggle through several thousand kills. Most we've done is 8,000 some for bear. My starter was shot. That's hard for me to even emphasize the Tahr in there. Hey, Outdoor Wrangler, what's going on, man? The Tahr icon looks like chamois? I don't know, I think it looks like Tahr. Scarecrow said that if you don't pick them up, then they just can't respawn as a great one. To be honest, that makes enough sense. One benefit of the Tahr grind, no floaters. I mean, true. Interesting. Now, that's the herd of females, I think, so it's not really helping us, but I guess it's worth knowing where they're at. The tracks seem to just kind of stop at times for me, especially when on a longer track. You'll get, you know, points where it's sometimes more than 100 meters between tracks. What causes that? Generally, I think it's when there's a bunch of tracks already in the area. I don't know how to explain it best, but I think the game can only say, like, generate so many tracks. So where's Tahr? He's supposed to be in the southeast, but for some reason we can't find him. I'm pretty sure my Great One Moose spawned from a bull that I didn't pick up. I mean, it's possible, because I'm not gonna, you know, I certainly can't sit here and tell you that that's definitely not the case. Although, if Jaxy said that we should pick him up, I assume at the very least it has some influence. The thing is, respawns don't necessarily, like, they're not always linear, meaning if you shoot a bull in a zone, its respawn is not necessarily the one that comes back in that zone. Yeah, I don't know where necessarily, but maybe Jaxy said that, Sable, I don't know. Do you recommend Tahr grinding? I think if you're patient and willing to, you know, take the time to learn it, it's a perfectly reasonable grind. I don't find it to be that obnoxious or anything. There's Tahr. So that warning call we got, I think they were on that hill behind me and I forgot to look. Herd great ones don't come into their zones until later. Will they be without the group? That might be information that was kind of twisted in some way, like maybe a game of telephone. So, oh yeah, these are babies too. So now I just leave them. Anyway, animals as a whole, once you start grinding them, do show up to their zones late, but great ones don't show up later than anything else. Is this... no? Where's Tahr? I know I didn't kill him this time. I promise it's not my fault. What if you already have a great one and haven't found it yet? What would you do? How would you... wait, what are you asking? Because how would you know that that's the case to then have that problem? Tahr fell off a cliff, maybe. He was the run of the litter and just died. What's up, Killian? One time I got a great one moose, bear, and whitetail in the same day. I got two great ones 6 days apart, and I thought that was insane. That's wild. Water buffalo or Cape buffalo? I mean, the water buffalo new models, I gotta go water buffalo. I feel like you don't get enough credit for anything, so I wanted to say thank you on my personal entertainment because I have nothing better to do. Well, I'm glad to offer it. Glad to help you get through work, school, homework, whatever you're doing. But an otter could take on a Tahr? Yeah. If you guys haven't seen that Meat Eater podcast episode, the three... where were they from? They said what state? Anyway, 3 women from somewhere got attacked by otters, and it's like... you might hear that and think like, yeah, okay. Just watch the episode. It's so much worse than you think. Is it just me, or did claiming consistently count towards the medals at one point? Oh, yeah, consecutive harvest used to be a thing, yes. Red. Not a tar, dang it. I'm always hopeful. I'm always wrong, but I'm always hopeful. Favorite great one to grind? Whitetail for sure, because like every step of the whitetail grind was like experimentation, trying to learn, you know, how does it work, what's the best way to do it. Now so much of that has kind of been figured out that it's more like following instructions in a way, following a blueprint, as opposed to just, let's see if this works. I really enjoy that kind of thing. That's why I like the tar grind to begin with. It's like different than any other grind due to the feed zones, so we just try stuff and see. What's up, Rizzo? What's the hardest great one? Moose, I would say. We'll see where tar falls. I still think it's too early to really know, but a lot of people have multiple tar. I didn't bring my gun to Walmart Uber, no. What's a species you wish that would receive a rework? Oh boy, a lot. Caribou? I think if caribou were like as close to real life caribou, let's say as water buffalo are, or even better, as snow leopards are, just the models, I don't care about the mechanics that much. Caribou can be same AI, but like visually, I would hunt them so much. Like, the antlers are just not good enough, and frankly, the models kind of look like crap, too. What's up, AE? Will Pearson in here as well. Welcome on in. Wish Blacktail would receive one. They need it, too. A lot of the early days ones do. Couple of 4s. We take those. Wonder where we hit that. Caribou suck? They do. Reindeer aren't as bad, though. Like, even though it's largely the same thing, reindeer don't look nearly as bad. What would your dream hunt IRL be? Funny enough, caribou. You want both elk species to look better antler-wise? Yeah, the antlers definitely are not great. They need bigger antlers, full true rack rework? Yeah, like, it's not like you couldn't get a caribou that looks like the diamonds that we have and stuff, but real life caribou are so much more varied. The frames for the ones that we get are like, you know, the small diamonds, the big diamonds, medium. Basically, I'm talking from 430 to 460, whatever. It's all the same basic frame with a little bit of like extra tines and stuff. Real caribou frames are just wildly different. The way the hunter caribou look a lot better antler-wise. Their models aren't, you know, necessarily up to their own standard either. Like you compare to elk and stuff, the caribou aren't as good. Roe deer antlers need a rework? I agree. What map would be a good release to bring a Great One caribou? I think Greenland would probably make a lot of sense. Greenland allows you to do a good number of new species. And obviously still have the caribou with it. I was really hoping we could just accidentally spot whatever else was there. What's up, mate? Nothing yet. Got a gold tiger yesterday, hoping for a super rare Black Panther tiger. The golds look pretty good, though. One of these days, it'll be a Great One track, right? Got my 7th troll yak. They troll a lot, unfortunately. Think Rockies need a remaster, but maybe it's nostalgia. Think the Rosies are decent? The Rosies aren't terrible. Proportionally, they're kind of wrong. We'll try to walk back here and see if we can spot that. So the thing with Rosies, they should be a lot fatter. Roosevelt elk, like trophy Roosevelt elk in real life, are gigantic. And I'm talking body size. Got a caramel leopard, there you go. I love watching you play, it helps me in real life. That's awesome, man. It's like breaking the fourth wall. How would you feel about walrus being on this Greenland map that you always mentioned? Like, any more species being added, I'm 100% for. The only reason I hesitate is, would it be any different than, like, crocs on Emerald Coast? Would they not just be kind of laying out in the open? I don't know if they'd be the most difficult hunt. How many kills in the grind? Like 2,400? It's got Diamond Coyote and Diamond Raccoon. Dang. Couple of tough to find ones. So I thought I did have a zone somewhere back there where that warning call came from. Kind of thought that would generate something. Aha. Walrus would be epic. They would look amazing. How rare is leucistic Tibetan fox? It seems to be pretty rare. What do you think of Emerald Coast? I don't mind it. I think it lacks a lot of like minor details that lead to significant replayability. The lack of, you know, weight estimate variation for most species. Honestly, the distribution of stuff. Like kangaroos only in, I mean, they're kind of in a couple of areas, but they're really only in one area. Crocs are only in like one basic area. Bantang, rooster deer to a degree. Like, the odds that you accidentally stumble into some other kind of species while you're hunting for, you know, say you're hunting, well, this will be an easy one. Say you're hunting bantang, but maybe you don't have a diamond kangaroo yet and you'd like to find one. The odds that you find a diamond kangaroo while hunting bantang are not that great. It could happen. There are a few up there, but it's not like some other maps where there's a better, like, mix of species. I feel like we're missing out here. I think we maybe need to find another zone or something. Have I killed any rare tigers? Just that pseudo mellow white that attacked us in early access? Would walrus just wobble towards you? I think so. What? Tahr remind me of classic ducks. Oh, they do sound like pintail, don't they? Would love to see polar bears added. Speaking of classic, like, I keep bringing this up, but I think it's really good evidence that the Call of the Wild player base would like to see polar bear. I did a classic video where I killed a pretty nice polar bear, and that video did so much better than like almost any other classic video I put out. And to me that just says like the Call of the Wild community, like a lot of people are clicking on it because the thought of having polar bears is cool. Okay, that's a small one. So maybe these are the same Tahr then that have just ran over here. That's a big one, though. I don't know. Hopefully we encounter them somewhere else. I don't see any zones in here to make me think that they live there. Alright. Onwards and upwards. What's up, Becky? Muffin's in here as well. Do you have to have all the types of zones or just one for the Great One? You don't have to have... In theory, you don't have to have any zones, but... You know, there's probably a type you'll want to focus on. What a shot that was. That looks small. Where'd it go? Oh, it's a 3. Want a big mellow tiger so bad? I keep seeing screenshots of them. They do look amazing. Can't wait to go watch the new members only video after the stream. It's going to be out generally in about 40 minutes as well. Hey, Great One Hunter. Would they ever be able to add a really big animal like elephant or giraffe? They've said that, like, the engine would kind of limit their ability to do something like that, but for a long time, my understanding as far as, like, adding Tahr to the game, like that shaggy fur, that was a limiting factor and they found a way to do it, so maybe they could do it. Later, Sarah. Just got my first rare on this map after 9 trolls and no diamonds. What rare was it? I can't think of a rare on this map that looks bad, so it's got to be something good. What other locations are left for a new map? So I talked about Greenland. You could obviously do another Africa map, another South America map. You could do like an Arctic Alaska map, I think. Somewhere else in Siberia, somewhere else in Asia. There's still a good number of locations, I think. Woolly mammoth when? Leucistic snow leopard. See, that's worth, well, to me, I think, that's worth all the strugs. I used to get males here. I don't know where they all went. Japan map? There's not a lot of hunting over there, but they've just done, you know, Nepal, which, at least with snow leopards and tigers, there's some arguments as far as the hunting goes. Still don't know where those are at now. What weight range will the Great One Tahr be? So there's 2 weight ranges. It's, something to 147? I don't know what the low end is. And then 147 to 180. Eastman, thank you for subscribing. Turkey map. Just give us all 4 species of turkeys? I don't think that's a bad idea. Remember when we were killing Tahr? That was fun, right? Western PA map win? I just don't think we have anything interesting that we don't already have. It just takes time, Rizzo, to be honest. You'll get there. It's a nice one. Watch, she's gonna spook. Nearly messed that up. That would have been great. Tahr said, not Tahrsday. Yeah, I know. They saw that I called today Tahrsday, and they're just like, well, we're not gonna show up. The country turkey. Yeah, I bet you're right. We need snake hunting. Ooh, that was a big one. Close to diamond. I don't know if I'd want to hunt snakes in the game. I'd shoot them if they put them in the game. Petition for you to stop Tahr grinding. Just give me 1 Great One Tahr. That's all I need. Sounds like, who's that? Walter Payton? 18 inches of daylight, that's all I need? I think that's Walter Payton. Absolutely smoked. We are seeing more max estimate 4s. It's just like 5s would give me a lot more confidence. Have any level 4 diamond Tahr been posted? I think I've seen at least 2. I'm one of the people who very loudly wants Africa 2. I've been asking for it for so long that I've started asking for other stuff. Is the video on Sudabaton? Yes. A good bit of hunting in the mountains, chasing snow leopards and stuff, and then down to the south for muntjac, woolly hair, stuff like that. Turkey with Great One wild boar. Since, honestly, I think before they even added Great Ones, people have wanted like a Hogzilla type of thing. Maybe that could finally come to fruition. You need to add traps. So, one of the, like, I guess most important skills to have when it comes to trapping is identifying any kind of animal sign. Trails, you know, where they're crossing areas, where you're going to be able to set up the trap. And I don't know if they could properly mimic that in the game. So it would just kind of be an RNG, does an animal show up in your trap or not? And I don't know if that really works. Like, I don't know if that is fun. Favorite deer variant? If you're asking like whitetail, mule deer, blacktail, definitely whitetail. If you're asking that a different way, I'm not quite understanding what you mean. Great One Bantang. It's just a Texas Longhorn. Hey Cheryl, thank you for subscribing. What? They hiding in there? They typically run up past this tent. Great One's double quail. No thanks. Is today's video members only? So like every video I upload is members only for, it depends, whatever time I upload it. Like I got it up at like I don't know, 8 or 9 a.m. this morning, so it'll be 8 hours of early access for members only. But then, you know, it always goes out for everybody. I don't do any, like, only members video where never can, like, you know, everybody else watch it. They just start out members only. It's just, and it's not even because I'm trying to be like, hey, pay to watch my videos early. It's just people are already members of the channel, and that way it's a way to be like, hey, here's a little cool perk. How much is members only? I think the Shoostin 99 cents one is, they also get early access to videos, so works just fine. What gun am I using? So I'm using the 300 AR. It is not ethical, but it does make them very dead very fast. Need to take revenge on the beavers? You've been wronged. Call 1-800. Damn. If you too have been harmed by a beaver. Whoa. Excuse you, I'm trying to get into my tripod. I'm tempted to kill these. Like, in theory, though, I should leave them, because they're baby twos. This is what annoys me about, you know, trying to leave small males. I want to kill them. How many kills? Like 2,400? Hey, David. You don't know how we don't have beavers? Honestly, me neither. Call 1,200 beaver if you've been wronged by a beaver. Hang on, I gotta make a phone call. You could be entitled to compensation. What about a Madagascar map? There's a lot of stuff there. I think it could work. Not trying to flex, but I have 25 kills in my Great One Tahr grind. Holy! That's like a quarter of 100. Some people say it will, Jace. I shot a number of female fallows by accident. To be fair, it did take me 6,000 kills, but I don't know. Hey, thank you, TLC. What did your ideal Greenland map include? So definitely would have to be muskox, caribou, Arctic fox, Arctic wolf, snowshoe hare. What was the one? Somebody brought up something else too. Oh, polar bear. It's not like a perfect fit, but go with it. And then if they could do a ptarmigan species. Do old man Flinter complaining about the beavers? That'll turn into something that... you know, back in my day, the beavers, well, they didn't build their dams in such inconvenient places. You sure it wasn't a beaver that dropped the tree on your truck? You know, we actually have them. We got quite a few in the creek, but that was not what caused it. Hey, a 5, holy. I think we can make that shot. Oh, good. Well, he's dead, so should be good. Pretty good estimate. Big male. Maybe leaving, you know, Tahr and Tarl and all them. Even though I still haven't seen Tarl. I really am starting to wonder if I killed him. Surely I would know that. I can't imagine that I hit Tarl and didn't know it. Is Creek not Crick? Crick. Big male. Is that big boy emote on YouTube? Did I put that on YouTube or Twitch? I forget. Hey, Hunter Fives. If you don't want big rares as much as you just want a great one, killing those level 2s won't hurt. Nah, great ones certainly seem to be affected in the same way that, like, say, diamonds and stuff are. There's the big boy emote. I thought they were there. Crick. Watch this still troll. Actually, he looks pretty big. I don't know. I can't tell. Hey! 104. I feel like they're kind of like... They're sort of like Blacktail and Classic in a weird way. I feel like diamonds are 104, 104, 105, or like way up there, 107 point something. I never see 101 and 102. We like killing cool things on stream. This is what I call progress. Holy diamond emotes, I like it. See, it's nice when the emotes actually get used. If the game could just cooperate and give us more of these. What's going on, Tobias? It's so hard to tell if they're gonna troll, if not a low estimate. Yeah, like, a lot of species, even with horns, you can look at them and be like, oh, that's, you know, that one's big. Tahr, there's such little variance. What do I think the next map's gonna be? I don't know. It's hard to figure out, like, where in the world they would go next. All I've been saying, though, is I don't necessarily care where it is. I just want it to be up to the par that Sooner Patana has set. How many trolls have I had? 10? 10 trolls and 5 or 6 diamonds, I think. Alright, another big 4. Just collapses. How can you not say doll sheep? Are there doll sheep in Greenland? If there are, then I would take it. I wasn't aware of that. Texas. Who was P-Tahr? P-Tahr is the level 1 Tahr that we have. Did I hear footsteps? I don't know. I thought I heard something. What caliber did I vote for? I voted for the 375 H&H. There's a Tahr. Looking like he's not on his own, but... they really are dramatic. Got a Tahr that was 0.01 away from Diamond. The ultimate troll. There's nothing worse than that, to be honest. Hey, Outdoor Wrangler, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, man. Loving the streams. Hope to see the great one down soon. What are you planning to hunt after you finish your grind? Assuming that we haven't already gotten, say, like Diamond Muntjac, Snow Leopard, Woolly Hair, I definitely want to hit multiplayer really hard. Like, I definitely want to go look for Snow Leopards and stuff, and even Snow Leopards on my own map. I killed a bunch on my grind here, and I just never see them anymore. Like, they don't, I guess they move their zones, right? So, I'd even like to go around and try to find those respawns. So that kind of stuff, if this grind goes so long that we end up getting, let's say, even all the new diamonds, definitely I want to get an albino grizzly, an albino gold grizzly, I should say. What else? Female Tahr. I need 2 rares for the multi-mount. I'm going to say when we get our great one, I'm going to be optimistic. I think those would be my, like, short-term goals. Honest opinion on cheese. Cheese is the greatest thing ever to be invented. And life would be meaningless without cheese. Does that make me sound fat? Gonna max weight and max score Woolly Hair. Nice. I've been tracking a bunch of thick ones. I've been finding heavy estimates pretty routinely, but no 3s yet. Is there a 9.3 by 6.2 in this game? Is the drilling rifle? It's by 7.4R, right? So no. What does R mean again? I think it's just a rimmed case. A true Wisconsinite ran out of mozzarella cheese. Apparently you can just, like, make homemade mozzarella cheese. I wasn't aware this was a thing. Doing the whitetail grind, finally got my first diamond. There you go. That's like that milestone. Now you can, like, officially start to hope for good luck. Just found the albino Euro rabbit, it must be, right? On Te Aroa. I feel like the albino Euro rabbits are significantly more rare. That's why I bothered to make the correction. R just means rimmed. What's the other one? There's a, and it's, all it means is rimmed in another language, but there's other calibers that'll end with a different letter, and it is the exact same designation, but somehow I was 20 minutes behind? Holy. Did you catch my answer to your super chat? Hopefully. Alright, here there ought to be stuff. What weapon pack did you vote for? The 375 H&H. Hey, Panda, gotta head out. Good luck on your grind. I am manifesting a great one for you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you have a good rest of your Tuesday. I almost said Monday. I'm used to streaming on Mondays. Diamond Mail Gensbuck? It is something I'm going to work towards, but I'm not as worried about, like, in the immediate future. Only because, you know, Virhunga is always going to be there. We always hunt Virhunga a lot. Some of the other newer stuff, I'll definitely want to get on first. Hey, Lethal, thank you for subscribing. You'll rewind. I can repeat it too if you want. What's the cheese is Tahr cheese? Is there a type of cheese that Tahr could be? Cheddar? 6.5 is a joke in this game? Yeah, it kind of sucks. Make the range better? I mean, it's flat shooting. That is one thing it has going for it. Sooner Baton's been very good to me for goals, but I have gotten a diamond or two. So far, one bronze snow leopard took over 10 hours to even find a feeding zone for them. They're legitimately rare. I like that about them. We got a chance to see Tahr again here in a minute, guys. Cheetar? Oh, wait, maybe that was Chetar. Are you excited for Farming Sim 25? Yeah, when's it supposed to come out? Do we know? Because what always happens, they release it in like November, and I'm deer hunting, and I don't get to mess with it for a couple of months, but I am excited to play it. My phone and my fingers are about to fight. She does indeed, TLC. November 12th. Oh, perfect, right? Like, in the rut. I'm going to Indiana if everything goes to plan, like, right after that, too. So I probably won't get to play it till, like, January. Because then it's going to be get back home, a lot of getting everything ready for the wedding, and then holidays. So, yeah. I'd like to stream it and stuff, though. Hopefully in January. Maybe I'll find some time to sneak in a stream or two, but if I get a buck in archery season, that could certainly make that more likely. Hardest and easiest animal to kill? I think snow leopard's the hardest. Easiest, I mean, there's a tutorial whitetail, does that count? November 12th is your birthday, nice. Where is Tahr? He should be in the southeast, like 2 more fast travels will check. Got drawn from a Michigan black bear tag, there you go. If he gets a big buck, I only shoot big bucks. What are you talking about? Don't look at the one I shot in 2022. You're getting married? I am. They didn't have a 25-06, so I voted for the 300 blackout. Was it you that brought up the 25-06 yesterday? I still agree. That would be a neat idea. How about... No. The 300 blackout I hate so much? Why is that? Am I going to play any more Way the Hunter? I'm sure eventually I will. I was talking about it earlier. I went to do a video on the new weapons this past weekend. And I was trying them out, and I was really just underwhelmed, and I was just kind of like, eh. I guess I'm not going to make a video then. Indeed it was. Gotcha. That fox didn't stand a chance. You know, they looked at me funny. What can I say? Alright, you hear, Tahr? You better be. Voting 17 HMR and hope they make it really good. It'd be nice. I would like that. My friend has a curse where every time he goes to my farm, he only shoots spikes. Well, at least the big bucks are being saved for you, I guess. Is this? There's Tahr. Tahr and his best friend at level 2. I should have run at him and get screenshots like I did with P-Tar. I don't think we're going to be able to see that. The wind's bad, so I doubt we'll get very close. He's tiny, though. 59 minimum is a guaranteed bronze. Sorry, 59 maximum is a guaranteed bronze. Big, big horns. Tahr's chill. Tahr's a legend, you know? Look at this uneven level 2 back here. Tahr's only been around for a short time, but in that short time, he's made an extreme impact on the Tahr population. Don't you dare hurt Tahr. Well, the good news is he exists with level 2, so it's much easier to not accidentally shoot him. You like Tahr's? I think we only get to kill one out of here. Yep, all babies. This is one of those, again, where, like, I considered, like, shooting the smallest 2 in there. Or biggest 2, I mean. And I may eventually do that. Don't know why, but I just remembered Reverse Mortgage. We were all so tired. That must have been, like, 23 hours into a 24-hour stream. And when he said that, I was crying laughing. I just could not stop laughing. And, like, the most simple, just, you know, transposing syllables, I think, is what Paul Harrell calls it. But it made me laugh so hard. Do you count kills at all, JTech, or you just slaughtering them? I don't know why everyone's so hung up on the 300 Blackout. Seems to be a polarizing cartridge. I wasn't aware. Small mail. 14,000 kills into the Great One Whitetail grind and no Great One. What do I do? Okay. First question, are you claiming kills? Nobody else? We probably still got to fast travel up to where Tahr is again and see if anything else runs by, because I don't think that call that we got was this hurt. It could have been. From fallow to black bear in 10 months, I made 4 mil. It'd be interesting to watch. Maybe I'll do that. I'll go and look at my first video of the year and the last video of the year and see how many monies we make over the course of that year. Since they introduced cosmetics, it's way less, because pretty much every video I recustomize my gun something different just for fun. Claim every kill. Okay. I guess the next question, are you getting a lot of diamonds and stuff, or are you struggling to get diamonds? What do you think is the easiest grind and what map? I think fallow deer on Tahr. Red deer also on Tahr is very easy. From what I hear, I've never done it. I think we're resting forward. For real, JTAC. Is there any point to keeping your dog's bond up if it's max level? I don't think. I'm not aware that it helps with anything. Like, I don't think it increases, say, like, the distance at which your retriever can retrieve stuff, or your bloodhound can find blood tracks. I'm not aware that it does any of that. Haven't missed anything. We have 1 diamond Tahr so far. It's literally the beginning of this past, I'm going to call it mini run, so within the last like 15 minutes. We also, so this is P-Tahr out here, he's one of our level 1s. We also just met Tahr, other level 1 male. And yeah, maybe they're helping some 5s spawn, I don't know. I'm not super convinced they're helping anything. Posture check, what is this, Twitch? How many kills are you up to? In the 2,400 range. Hey, Gabriel. If I roll my eyes anymore, they'll stay that way. Is that a thing? Because I just thought, I wonder if my mom just told me that so I wouldn't roll my eyes at her. She used to tell me if you roll your eyes too much, they'll stick. And that terrified me as a kid. Where was your Great One Red Deer? Mine was on the river on Tahr, or sorry, on Cuatro Colinas. A horrible spot. It wasn't a place I was grinding, and I've been saying for so many years, like, your respawns don't always come back in the same place you shot them. And every time, like, every couple months, someone's like, I think they changed respawns. And I'm like, no, it's always been that way. I saw that with my Great One Red Deer, like, years ago. You smell like pudding. Tarling, are you alright? You've barely eaten your Pop-Tart. P-Tahr's a goat? Quite literally, yes. Quite literally. So, like, the thing I don't get is why out of nowhere sometimes they're at these spots. Amazing Pizza 647 redeemed emotional damage for 2,500 channel points. 6K area, you ready to grind? Hopefully it ends soon. That's about where mine showed up. Okay, that's so strange. Like last time, didn't we have an all-male herd that showed up here? Like, I just don't know what... Every time I think I have a good grasp of it. Kyla got her 4th Great One? Did you? I was gonna say, unless you just got it. Favorite Tibetan fox fur? I mean, the Mellas are incredible. I do like the smoke a lot as well. Even the sand fur is really good. Killing a whole lot of nothing here. Alright. Didn't hear what K-Flow. Need a compilation at the end of this grind with all your Tahr puns? Oh boy. That'd be a long compilation at this point. Something with the servers are down, guys, with the Xbox. I don't know if that's Microsoft's end or Call of the Wild's end, but I'm not a fan myself of fried pickle ranch chips, but hey, to each their own. Peyton, thank you for the super chat. Very, very much appreciate the support. Thank you so much, man. Hawk Tara, shoot that thing. I always forget to make that my title. It's gonna be so long since the meme came out. Everybody's gonna be asking me what the heck it means, and then I'm gonna have to explain it. On YouTube, of all things. 24-hour long video. Yeah, just me reading every tar pun that anybody says in chat. Didn't I? Yeah. Literally just did this last time, too. I ran down here and didn't spot around for some reason. They're usually not here, though. They're usually down further. Microsoft? Makes sense. L Opinion? I don't know when it started, but like when I was really little, something, like, I don't know if I got sick from them or what, but just like pickles are, I can't even stand them. I can't be around them. Every time Kyla's like, here, smell this, and I'm like, I'm gonna drop the jar on the floor. Yeah, she can't open them half the time, so I get to do that. Just shot a diamond on accident on my grind? I mean, if I'm reading it correctly and it made diamond, it's a pleasant surprise. If you shot it with the 300 like I did, twins. Alright, I think we're already down to this area. Goes pretty quick when there's less places to shoot. Pickles are mid. You really want the skull fur? Fully thought you were gonna say, I'm gonna drop you on the floor. Be a really rude thing to do. Did we get him in the vertebrae there? I don't know why I would have spotted something else, because now it's going to be harder to know, so I'll have to watch for hunting pressure. Uploading a video today? Yep, coming out in 13 minutes. Bread and butter pickle. What about cucumbers? I love only homegrown cucumbers. If you get them from like Walmart, I don't even like them. Like, they just aren't that good to me. But homegrown ones? Chef's kiss. Wait. What? Okay, there's either some male tar down over the hill, or I don't recognize what herd this is. 90% sure I just messed up a diamond blue sheep. The only good news is diamond blue sheep are kind of a dime a dozen, so hopefully you'll get an opportunity to redeem yourself on that. What'd I miss? So far we have one diamond tar today. Yeah, now K-Dog. We'll hopefully catch you in the next one then. Yeah, there are some males, good. And that's why we use the 300. Did you do all the story missions? I have not done the story missions on this map. I know Mel did them. I watched her video and I wasn't overly impressed, so I'm not in a big hurry to do them. I'm the same way on. Like, I don't sit here and like dream of one particular great one. I have my favorites for sure, but whatever decides to show up, I'll be thrilled with. Oh, nice, David. No hunting pressure up there. So either we didn't kill that one or it went away when we murdered everything. Big 300 guy personally? I think everybody should be, in all honesty. As soon as you couldn't kill the tiger from the story missions, it feels like they shouldn't have like set all that up and then not let you shoot it, to be honest. 157.26, I guess if there's one more bit of positive news, that's a relatively average one. I'm back. What would you think about a 410 shotgun / 22 combo as the gimmicky weapon in the next pack? It would be an interesting one in terms of like how you would switch between the barrels. Because we had one of those as a kid, or when I was a kid, and like, it would actually be really useful in a lot of ways. You know, if you're on Rancho and there's an antelope jackrabbit at 300 meters, put the 22 barrel on. Otherwise, you're going with the 410 barrel for pheasants. I don't know if you could justify, like, switching the barrel in an instant, though. So I'm not sure how to do that. Hello? There we go. Whoa. Same way you switch barrels on the drilling? Do we mean an over-under? I assume we're talking about one that's like you take the barrel off? It'd be like a 9.3. Maybe, I've never heard of the type of gun that sounds like you guys are describing. You're talking about a combo gun? Because what I had as a kid was like, it was a gun that it actually had a 243 barrel, a 22 barrel, and a 10 gauge barrel. 10 gauge. 410. What fur type do I want? Scars would be my preference, but I'd take any of them. Savage makes a little over-under 410-22. Okay, well, in that case, I'm all for it. You have an over-under 410-22. Yeah, our walls, that's what I had. That's what I was envisioning. Did they fix the bait boat? Oh, bait boat Uber? Do you think they should? I hope they leave it. This great one has to come at some point. I feel like we're making like a little bit of progress here. Like as we started to leave some 2s, we are seeing more big 4s. However, I was hoping to see more 5s come up, and that part hasn't really manifested. Blue is indeed common. How long will we be on? I don't know. Maybe an hour, hour and a half from now. Could be longer. They need to make the 17-inch MR be the first Class 1 to be able to 0 to 300. It would make sense. Okay, so this time of day, it's an all-male herd. And then earlier, it's that herd with the level 2. There is a herd back there. I don't think we're going to mess with it. It's just in one of those spots that seems borderline ungrindable. And it's still very possible that it's a herd that we're grinding, you know, maybe that feeds up here or something later in the day. Hey, Torfin. Oh, I already read that. What gun's the best for beginners? I mean, the 243 that you start with is very good. If you're talking about base game weapons, I would try to work towards unlocking the 7mm. If you want to buy a DLC, the high caliber pack with the 300 AR would like make a world of difference as a beginner. Hey Parker, it's going good. Is blue for Nilgai rare or uncommon? It is common, not even uncommon. You really need to get the great one on stream. I'd like to see you try to take it with the bow. You got all others with it, you at least need to try. I think I'd go beyond at least need to try. I don't think I would settle for anything less than a shot with a bow. Now, it could be a really long process. And my concern is that I would feel the pressure to take a shot that I shouldn't take. Meaning, you know, people get tired of me watching it at 35 meters as I wait for it to sneak into 20, like really slowly. And that could cause bad things to happen. But yeah, I have a plan of how I'd like to do it, and I guess it just depends on where it shows up. Hey, Jamin. 1 diamond so far. That thing face planted. Would you say the 223 is the best gun to touch any hunting game? No. I would not. Why on earth is the spot button the same as the camera on console? I have long wondered that. The amount of times that I would open my camera with like a pack of wolves charging us when Kyle and I would play together, or like Cape Buffalo or whatever. Like, because I'd be trying to spot everything quickly, and I would just, yeah, open the camera instead. What gunner bow should I take my Great One fallow with? What about... Kyla says 243 pistol in the neck. I won't be that mean. What about... I think I shot my first diamond fallow with the 30-30. What about that? Can you do more IRL hunting vids? That's the plan. Hey, Jamin, thank you for the super chat. Great one today. I'm feeling it. I hope you are correct. I've been... Like, I feel like we've seen an uptick in, you know, big males spawning. Where is that coming from? He's got to be, like, right here. Is this one where we just shoot and spook them and... Oh, maybe that one? That'll work. Kyla is a bully. No. It's not that hard. I did it for 3 great ones. The amount of times you take a normal shot and borderline mess it up is terrifying. But then for some reason, next shot's just like, sure. And you're still short. Jeez. What a great one. I want to great one grind Tahr, but man, I don't want to set it up. The setup is a little painful. I'll give you that. Once you get it going, though, it's not that bad, I promise. Kyla's aggressive this stream. Kyla's been in a absolute murder Tahr rampage for, I don't know, 24 hours or so. Not straight, but like sometime last night, I was sitting here grinding Tahr, and I was almost ready for bed. And then I don't know. At some point, I think Kyla went and got. Did you make coffee last night? You got some kind of caffeine or whatever. I was like, oh, this isn't ending soon. And I went to bed, and then she comes and lays down in bed. I don't know. I was out for a long time. I'm like, what time is it? 3 a.m. I was like, oh. I was asleep for like 3 hours. A murtaring mood, exactly. You can change if you're a bully. I can't change my height. Yeah, you can. I just saw that. It's the craziest thing. I just saw some dude is going from like, I think he's trying to gain 6 inches of height. So it's from, it might be 5'6" to 6 foot. I think that's what it was. And it's like these, how in the world do I describe them? Things. These things that are like bolted into his, is it your, whatever bone is in your thigh? Is that like tibia, tibula? I don't know. I failed. I dropped out of college. Nope, I don't do that. So, femur? I thought the femur was the lower one. Is that the tibia? Anyway, I almost said femur and then I thought I was wrong. Dang it. So anyway, and then it's got like these screws that he turns, and he makes 1 turn a day, and it like slowly stretches something to make him 6 feet tall. That sounds so painful. Like he could hardly walk with them too. Lemur, Sabumafu, yeah. I wish I could remember like any of the taglines right now. Tib and fibula lower legs. See, I'm extra dumb then. Femur, then tibia, and so what's the fibula? Is that like the part that connects to your ankle? I don't know why I'm asking these questions. I'm never going to be able to use this information. I don't think there's any point coming over here anymore. I think it's all small males. Been rewatching some of your IRL hunting videos for a few days now as getting close to deer season here. We tend to do that like when we go and visit my parents. A lot of times, like my brother likes to put on, there's a couple of my older hunting videos that he really likes. Like I got some good rut footage in 2019 and that. He'll just play those and it's just like amping up for the season. I enjoy it. Minus the cringe. Have I ever broken a bone? I've never been treated for a broken bone, but I'm quite confident I broke my nose like, 13 years ago? So, did that? Nah, it's a straw. Really looked white there for a minute. It's next to the tibia. Oh. Tibia is the fat one, the fibula is the thinner one. I like how you spelled fat like that. I'm confident I've broken something and just don't know. If you break anything useful, you kind of, I feel like, just find out. Look at Pizza knowing things? That's because he's a nerd. He does Google anything NFL related. When I try to make him prove something when he starts talking about NFL, he just Googles it. What I vote for in the community poll? The 375 H&H. What is your opinion on that super rare moose you got a long time ago? I just wish that I could have it in my trophy lodge. Couple of decent ones. Oh, that's an all-male herd now. Alright, so we want those two. Snap my arm at my elbow? Oh, that sounds awful. You're open for the 17? I just feel like... Here, I'll look at the... While we're running down here. I'll look at the current results. Alright, so there's a total of... Looks like... 1,500... 1,800... 2,000... 35... Like maybe 5,000 votes-ish? Oh, it says... Sorry. 5,388 votes. Anyway. The 375 has 1,000, the 17 has 500, the 350 and 400 Legend have like 200 each, and then the 450 Bushmaster has 1,500, and the 300 Blackout has 1,900. I just think putting the 17 in among all those like massive calibers just basically was a death sentence. I think it's just outside the top 3 still, but I don't know if it's going to happen. New vid just dropped? Oh, hey. It's 5 o'clock, somewhere. The 17 is the best rifle ever created. It's a good rifle. I don't know about the best ever. Broke it during a football game. Oh, you broke your ankle? That also sounds awful. I saw him broke your tibia. That, like, the amount of pain has to be so bad. Favorite trophy from the new map? Probably the... Oh, there's some Tahr. The, pseudo mellow white tiger, I think. Babies. All babies. What about you? Oh my god, 4 little ones? Sure, that's just a zone we don't have to worry about, I guess. .300 Blackout, massive caliber. To be fair, I wasn't counting that one, but yeah. I'm convinced I broke my booty. I mean, you know, whatever works. Just a minute ago, I got my first rare of the grind. Nice. If I had to use one rifle for everything the rest of my life, I'd think long and hard about choosing the 243. For the areas that we tend to hunt, I don't blame you. Because if you're talking about squirrels and rabbits, you know, if an apocalypse happens and you need to subsistence hunt, 243 is going to destroy a lot less of a squirrel. 500 bushwhacker. We need 7mm mod 8. I agree. Only because then I could use it and be like, this is the gun I use in real life. What do you think the pull options class ranges would be? We'll go through them. 375 H&H, I think would be 8 to 9. To me, that makes sense. 17 HMR, I almost wonder if they'd go 1 to 3. It would be reasonable. That might be too, like, imbalancing, but I like it. 350 Legend, I don't know. Would they do 7 to 9 for that? 400 Legend, I feel like it could be... Would they do that up to 9? Probably. The 400 legend, I guess I'd see in the same area. But you never know. They could do one of them like, oh, actually, this one only 4 to 8. 450 Bushmaster, I'm going to say that's either 7 to 9 or 8 to 9. And then 300 Blackout's like a 2 to 6. 350 Legends not 7 to 9? What did I say 7? I did, right? I'm thinking like, because the 7 mil, but a little bit, maybe 6 to 9, but we don't have any 6 to 9s. 300 Blackout, same as a 223 or 243. 450 be 4 to 8. I was thinking 4 to 8 too, but then I kind of assumed. Usually, weapon pack things they'll make better. 350 Legends like 3 to 6. Is it? Am I thinking of the wrong caliber? Isn't that why did I write it like that? Isn't that the same as the one they have in Way of the Hunter? Or is that not a 350 Legend? Oh. No, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. That must be 350 something. Anyway, Jamin, thank you for the super chat. How's the temperature where you live? It's 101 here in my corner of Oklahoma. That's toasty. What is it today? 80 or 81, I think? 350 Remington Magnum. See, there's a difference. My 350 can barely kill a deer? Oh, no. .243 is the PA rifle. That was my first deer gun. Shot my first buck with it. Kyla's a better grinder than Flinter? I think that's pretty well established by now. I was at work in this heat and I can say it sucks? I believe you. Yesterday was having just a touch warmer than perfect. Yesterday was so nice out. I went out after the stream, I shot my bow. I didn't even want to come back inside. It was just like the perfect temperature out in the evening. And then by this morning, like we had the windows open, it was legit cold in here. I had a blanket on when I was editing. It was great. Kyla should do a lodge tour. She probably doesn't even have her lodge set up. She puts some stuff in her lodge. Nobody home this time? Oh, somebody is home this time. I'm going to assume anything that was up there is going to pass through this clearing. What monitor do I use? I don't even know the exact, like, model or whatever the right word is going to be here. That was violent. But it's a 4K 27-inch Acer. I got it refurbished on Amazon like 6 or 7 years ago, and I have had not the slightest issue with it. It's been perfect. You love being cold? I'd always choose being too cold over too warm. Unless I'm like, I guess freezing cold, then I'd rather be warm at that time. Fiance Noah. We use the same monitor, nice. I spend more time at my trophy lodge than actually hunting, and each one of my lodges are very well organized. I like my lodge to be like really... I don't know if organized is the right word, but I like it to look real. Don't wreck into your desk. My albino Euro rabbit burrow despawned? The burrow despawn? That doesn't sound right. I don't think it does that. The burrows are static as far as I'm aware. Are you definitely in the right spot? How many bucks do you have in PAJ Tech? 105. They should add a fighting animation. I agree. I definitely heard something that time. Oh, hey. Ooh, that's loud. Shut up. Hurt my ears. 3 males, how weird. 14, not bad. I don't think I'm going to catch you. Because I have, I think 8 in PA. 9 total from that extra one in West Virginia. I'd have to do... I don't even... Are you even 6 years older than me? I think you're around that. That was visibly a small male. Anybody else? Don't count my college years, 0 time to hunt? Fair. I killed 1 buck in college. Nine what bucks? Oh, yeah. I think, if I'm reading what you're saying right, yes. Small. Only got 1 buck, but he was a beautiful deer with knife brow tines. I've never gotten one with, like, bladed brows, but they look really cool. Did you hear about the Xbox outage where we can't log into our accounts? A lot of people are saying they're having issues, yeah. Smoked. Did I see the great one moose? Speckled fur with the same rack as yours. Did you post a picture of it, like, laying down by chance? I think I did. Nothing left of that hair? Nothing but hair. How'd you get a ground blind like that? Those are the waterfowl blinds, like the originals. They're in the Duck and Cover DLC. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Big mad. Luckily, the game can be played offline. I've been grinding my yaks even with the outage. There you go. Making the most of it. Need a 44 Cracker Jack, not a real caliber, just what my uncle calls his 357. I mean, then we have one, right? Need a break from being murdered by tigers in Nepal. Time to scratch my goat itch on some Quattro. There you go. Nothing on Quattro got reset, right? It was bears, bobcats, black buck, water buffalo. Quattro should be the same. Makes me sad that some of these, like, best spots are way less consistent now. All caps don't get deleted, are you sure? Because I watched it go away. Usually there's 2 males, but maybe in this case just 1. How rare are albino foxes? Pretty darn rare. Just had a snow leopard walk up to my tripod? I don't know about you guys, but when a snow leopard comes walking at me, like, whether I'm hunting it or whether I'm doing something else and it comes walking in, I'm, like, compelled to not immediately shoot it and just watch to see what it does. Didn't know bears got reset? Yep. All bear species, I think. Gotta pay for caps. It's a privilege. Do you like fireworks? I mean, I'll look at them. I don't go places to watch them, if that's what you're asking. My tracer arrows are gone from my inventory in store? That's kind of weird. What will you shoot your Great One Tahr with? I'm planning on using the Hawk Edge. We'll see how it goes. Why did all bears get reset? They're changing bear drink time to 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. And they tried to do that without doing a pop reset several months back. And frankly, all it did was cause, like, mass confusion in the community. So now they're just doing the pop reset to solve it. Do you listen to country music? Yes. How many super rare tigers do you have? A whole lot of none. Any trophies today? 1 diamond Tahr to this point. So all bears rank 4 to 8? Yep. Black bear, brown bear, grizzly. Technically that's been the case since the high caliber pack came out. But you had to shoot your bears and get them, like the respawns would then take over the new zones. When they made the change, any of the existing bears on the map still drank at the same time. It was a kind of weird way to do it, to be honest. When is the bear pop reset? It's already happened. Have I played Red Dead 2? Yes, I did a whole playthrough of it on Twitch in, I think, 2022, I guess? Or no, 2021. It had to have been, because we moved into this house while I was doing the playthrough. Might have ended it in 2022. And then, prior to that, I played a whole bunch of online. What rifle did I vote for? The 375 H&H. Had a run of like 5 years where I had a banger of a party on the 4th every year. Ended up with my wedding as the last hurrah. That's interesting. The wedding was the last major party. Imagine that. How much bigger are the Great One Tahrs compared to diamonds? Score-wise, they can get as much as like 30-some points bigger. Size-wise, as much as 40 kilo heavier. What'd you get, Indoor Hunter? You are now my only source of entertainment because Xbox servers are down. I'll do my best to hold up my end of the bargain. We hardly ever do anything for the 4th. We'll go to my parents. We'll probably, you know, hang out, have a cookout, drink some beer. And then when it gets dark out, or when it's getting dark out, we'll sit on the back porch, we'll watch deer walk out into the fields, and then there'll be fireworks over top of the trees in the distance. It's great. We don't have to pay for any of it. Minus the chips and salsa that usually we eat while that's happening. The first... Oh, Trophy Lodge, I gotcha. Nice. Why did I stop making monthly montages? Essentially, I took the fact that they got like 1/3 the views of other videos as feedback that people didn't really care to watch them, and just stopped making them. Ever seen the video you dancing the Macarena with my mom? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen that. We usually go to a baseball game that does fireworks. Makes sense. Too far. What? Oh. I must see this. Is there any way you could post a VOD of you playing Red Dead 2? There are some on my Clips channel. I didn't upload all the VODs. Most are unfortunately extinct because Twitch doesn't save VODs forever. It's some weird thing. It's like if you're like a vanilla Twitch user, I think it's 15 days. If you're a Twitch Prime user, it's 30 days, and if you're subscribed to the channel, it's 60 days. Which is really dumb because they're obviously keeping the VODs for 60 days. I don't get why they would do that system, but whatever. Flinter seems like an IPA guy. Stuff's like chewing on a stick. I like IPAs. We went to, like a family friend of Kyla's family bought a brewery recently, and they have some IPAs and stuff. I liked them a lot. I think that was the first time I ever had an IPA. What is your position on trading diamonds, Great One, super rares? That's like straight up cheating and should not be done. This is where the only diamond of the stream was. I guarantee there's more than one male in here. How many kills in? Somewhere between 24 and 2,500 at this point. Ooh, that was almost a bad shot. That was a male, right? Yep. Seems like a Coors guy. If I'm drinking light beer, Coors is fine. I typically drink Miller, but I don't mind Coors. What's that? We did a Mother's Son dance that started as the Phil Collins song, real slow, then switched to the Macarena electric slot. Nice. Is there an achievement for the Revenue Coast missions? I don't know. A Steam achievement, do you mean? Is he down? I'm from PA. I don't quit shooting until they're down. Beverage of choice is whiskey? We don't buy whiskey and stuff very often. I do like a good whiskey, though. Hardest diamond in the game? In theory, maybe... I mean, I guess, like, theoretically it'd be snow leopards or something. Mountain hares seem to be pretty tough. Not for me, but, you know, others. That was directed at one person. That wasn't meant to be as obnoxious as that sounded. Steam achievement? I can look. I don't think I've done them, though. Hey, Fro. Going pretty good. Got 1 diamond Tahr so far. That really rhymes quite well. What? You didn't think I was directing that at you, did you? I was. How rare is Mellow Links? Pretty darn rare. Hey, Scopeless. I did not, Fro. Just getting back into the game. Can you make a beginner guide for 2024? The one I made for 2022 is pretty well up to date. There's, I guess, some minor changes to the game, but as far as the things I talk about in the beginner guide, they're, like, those premises and stuff still apply. Curious if all the Tahr that are over there is going to run around like a weirdo, or if it's just him. Well, that one just doesn't care. No, we'll go over there and see. Hey, King Patriot. Got a white diamond Tahr today. Seems like he might be the first person with a super rare Tahr because everybody else is troll. That's who we're talking about. No. We need more levels, but without skills, I want XP to matter again? I'm with you. Like, surely they could figure it out, right? Because they count, wrong thing. They count rifle score. Hey, we're at 3 million. Good. Handgun, shotgun archery. Through that, they should be able to make some kind of direct link to XP and like retroactively change levels, remove level cap. I don't care if it does nothing but just make your level go higher. Now, that would make it a little harder to spot modders in multiplayer, I guess, which that's still the weirdest thing. Why does anybody change their level? It's completely pointless. But anyway, yeah, it'd be neat to be like, oh, you play a lot, you're level 400, you know? Low estimate too? Do they always score top of their estimate? Because my rare Tahr have. Still confused on my different species, on maybe why different species have different levels. In theory, it's just supposed to be a difficulty thing. Meaning like, you know, the biggest roe deer ever is still easier to hunt than like a small snow leopard. That's the premise, I guess. But it adds confusion. I've been saying for many years, remove the level system and do age. Kayla's dead. Who is this Kayla? Did I go here? I don't remember. There's rarely stuff here anyway. In that case, your level will be 4 million. I want to be 12 million, so I gotta keep playing. Hunter score was fun. Do you miss the old system? A small. I really need a tripod here, because they're just too short. The brush just obscures them. Hey, Emily. Get your first great one yesterday. Nice, Draco. What'd you get? Alright. It's almost looking like he's a solo, but again, like, do we just leave him then? I'm gonna go with yes. Until we just don't kill any Tahr, we'll leave any minimum estimates. Can you still get skills and perks even at level 60? Once you hit level 60, you stop earning them. Miss Classic in general, I get you. I did indeed just post a Classic video, literally 24 minutes ago. Are the top 3 coming to the game? I'm not sure. You can, like, I can read it 2 different ways. So it says, the first round of the community weapon pack vote is here, and we'll be looking at some calibers. Take a peek at the 6 shortlisted rounds below, and decide which ones should inspire the new weapons. The top 3 options will make it to the next round of voting. I could see that meaning, like let's say this is part of round 1, right? The next part of round 1 might be all handguns or all shotguns or whatever. And maybe we're going to choose 1 rifle, 1 shotgun, 1 handgun. Or the top 3... I don't understand how the top 3 go to a next round of voting, though. To me, only 1 of these weapons ends up in the weapon pack. I don't know what happens from there, though. Where's the second one? There's always a second one. Where do I vote? In the official Hunter Discord. Why does it say you killed 24 great ones? I think it says 23, right? Does it say 24 now? Because if it does, that's kind of weird. The reason it's off... That does say 23. The reason it's off is when they added Bloodhounds all the way back in 2020, they tried to implement a Great One counter then. They screwed something up, and diamonds went into your Great One counter, golds went into your diamond counter. That's why my diamond counter is off by 300 as well. So my stats, like at least these, are forever screwed. Harvest total and stuff should still be right, but unfortunately, I know that I have 5 Great Ones, and I know that I actually have 1,249 diamonds. Gold, silver, bronze, no clue. It's close to that, but they're off by, I mean, the goals may be off by 1,000, I'm not sure. Opinion on a thermal DLC? So Deer Hunter 2005, all the way back in the Dark Ages, Stone Ages, whatever, of the internets, they had a thermal scope. If you used a thermal scope on your hunt, your deer had an asterisk. Even they thought it was too easy, I think. And I'm not sure that in Call of the Wild it wouldn't just be easier. There's so many animals. 17 to 2000 hours, I think, Rusty. Since I'm still on level 6 in Call of the Wild, I was finally able to get my first elk. Nice, man. I remember that being a struggle. I don't know how long I had the game, a week or 2, and I finally started to kind of roam beyond Balmont. I was really, like, it took me a long time to get into it. And I went waltzing along, and there's an elk. Oh my god, I shot it with the 270. I was so excited. Didn't kill it. I don't know where I hit it. I thought it was a good shot. But, you know, when you're low level and you don't have access to a lot of guns, all of a sudden an elk's not an easy thing to kill. I can do it now, I think, with the same gun and probably the same angle. But back then, I didn't know what I was doing. Have I ever played Age of Empires? No. What do you think of silencers? I've always said if it's only a cosmetic thing, meaning the gunshot is quieter in my ears, but it doesn't affect, say, how far away animals hear it, I'm all for it. I don't think we need to make animals spook from less distance. I think the game's kind of balanced well enough as is. Need a higher power night vision scope? Yeah, and like better night vision in general. When it's cloudy, like these conditions right here, I don't think I have night vision stuff, right? No. We wouldn't be able to see much beyond like 100 meters with the night vision binos. There's old Tahr. Doing great there, buddy. And his brother. There were so many names you guys come up with, and I just blanked on all of them. Tahr. Any cool trophies today? Just 1 diamond so far. These are the Call of the Wild glory days. We've been eating good. Go, Tahr, go. Run, Tahr, run! They're all babies! So, okay, I'm killing the biggest 2. See if that makes a difference. One of our best zones. It seems dumb to not shoot some from it. Any trophies yet? Just the 1 diamond. Took me weeks to find out elk was on Layton. Early days of like, you know, when nobody knew anything about the game. It took me so long to kill a red deer. Like, I hunted Hirschfelden for hours on end. And I couldn't kill one. It was like a thing in my videos, try to find a red deer. Now, you know, you set it to their drink time and you see 300 of them on Teawaroa in 10 minutes. Just find different zones? No. I will not. The way you want to implement suppressors would be Like still using supersonics instead of subs, so you'll get a crack without a boom, which would scare the animals the same but sound quieter to you. Exactly. Took Mel 15 to get the silver. It's because bad. It's because she finds new zones instead of just killing her twos. Back in the day when no one knew anything video game related and everyone discovered everything themselves. Back in my day when the game was brand new, I loved exploring Leighton Lakes and running around, drinking pudding. Had to track the first blacktop for probably 300 yards. Dude, I know exactly what it was. So, there is a, how do you even do that? Is it in here? Well, anyway, there's an option to toggle or hold for your scope, and I had hold on. So it was just doing this. I couldn't get the scope to come up. Somehow I hip fired, and then I got the scope to stay up. Like it was probably bugged or something that it would stay up after you hip fired. And that was how I killed my first blacktail. It was on the run. It was such a mess. Mason, thanks for becoming an Shoostin. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. I appreciate the support, and be sure to join the Discord as well. I'll link up your YouTube and get the member role. Call of the Wild needs a next-gen update. It's probably about time. I agree. Did I go here? I did. Midnight GameStop releases? That was never something I attended, but I remember them. Big Shoostin. We might be close on the next emote slot to where I can add an IE for that. There's Tahr. How much longer before the last gen consoles are holding us back? You can argue it probably already is. Like I was saying, not too long after this map came out, and or even like was announced, and it was confirmed to have Tahr. I don't think PC held back Tahr from Teaoroa back in the day. I assume it was because doing so on console was a problem. So like in a way, it could even be traced all the way back to then. Did not one time go to a midnight release? Yeah, I know, like, I mean, I was so young for most of that. It would be like, I get a game for Christmas or whatever. Couple of games I'd buy with my own money, as I got a little bit older, but I'm sure usually that stuff was just pre-ordered and they'd figure it out. Never did game releases, but I definitely midnight movies. See, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't really watch movies that much. They are at this spot sometimes. It's very frustrating. Hey, Meat Twinkie, thanks for coming to Shoostin as well. Appreciate that, man. Welcome on in. Got all the new Shoosties for early access to videos, green names, and emojis in chat. What did you eat for breakfast? Did I eat breakfast today? Don't think I did. Yeah, I don't even remember what I had. Oh, yeah. I did not. Because I had leftover shepherd's pie for lunch, and I was starving by the time I ate that. So then I ate too much, and I was, like, feeling lethargic. It was great. Almost didn't even want to stream. The small hunting PC game section of Gander Mountain, dude, when I was, 7 or however old, that was my jam. Go to Gander Mountain and just look at the games and be like, I could play all these things. Which one do I pick with my $10 gift card? Good times. $10 could darn near buy you a game back in the day. Yeah, when I was a boy. These video games, I could buy a car for that price. Who gets shot first, Tahr or Tahr? They're both in zones now that nothing else is respawning, so I don't know if either of them get shot. There's a chance I kill Tahr just to get respawns there. I think I have figured that out. I think I know why sometimes there were 3 there. Is that a Biden impression? Just an old man impression. If I was going to do a Biden impression, I have to get more confused. Yeah, we finally beat Medicare. You did what? I got my golf handicap down to a 6 when I was vice president 87 years ago. Hashtag justice for Tahr. Have I ever had deer steak and eggs and toast for breakfast? Not deer steak specifically. The rest of it. I've even had steak and eggs, but just not deer steak. Beef Whistle, thanks for joining the Shoosty as well, man. We got a little run on Shoosties happening right now. Well, come on in, enjoy the green name emojis in chat and early access to uploads. Fairly new, probably for a week or something. I said in, I don't even know what video, it was one where we got attacked by a tiger. That was the tiger bearing down trying to kill us. And that's the harvest screen view of him. I said we should make it an emote. I feel like it doesn't, like the contrast is not good. You can barely tell what's happening. Alright, we're just stuck here forever, I guess. Usually I can get out of this. Okay. Not that important anyway. Free my boy Tahr and my other boy Tahr. Legends. Tahr for president. Tibetan fox emote? Maybe. You seen the video? Gotcha. Put Tahr and Tahr in the Hall of Shame. If we get a great one, maybe we'll shoot them for the Hall of Shame. Whoa. Hello. Take me. Oh. Okay. My hot take is that Tibetan fox don't even look weird to me anymore. No, I'm kind of in the same boat. The first bunch of times you see them, it's like, yeah, look at that thing. And then you get used to it. They deserve a spot in the main lodge. They could go, like, on the... like, the most prominent position. That could be a thing. You love them, they're beautiful. Hey, Draco, thanks for joining up to the Shoosties. I really gotta get the darn emote, alert, whatever, to work. Not that I know how I'm gonna fix that. I thought I fixed it last time. Nonetheless, I appreciate you, man. Welcome on in. Once again, enjoy the green name emojis in chat, and of course, the early access to uploads. I guess officially starting tomorrow since today's upload's already out. What about Tahry? Like Carrie? The point in the ground where he would rather jump on an animal than shoot it. It's like a Goomba. I just gotta, like, try to squish it. It's for efficiency if I can save my ammo. Old man Flinter would never leave a level 2. Hey, you know what I say? No Tahr left behind. Oh, when I was a boy, you didn't worry about antlers. Oh, my pappy always said, you can't eat the antlers, boy, and he would shove me down when I would tell him I passed up on a spike. Make me stand in the corner. Jeff Sturgis has become your background audio? Usually for me it's Paul Harrell. Last night it was that Otter Meteor episode. Seriously, guys, if you haven't watched that, you should watch it. It's wild. Sheep. I'm going crazy? No, I'm not. I already did that. The old man voice is the best. Are you going to play Call the Angler this stream? I'm not planning to, at least. You know, the Great One could be in the next zone, and that could change the entire trajectory of things. Can't go crazy if you're born that way? Exactly. I know I'm being a terrible person here, but what do you think the next map will be? I really don't... I feel like I don't have a good grasp of, like, what direction they may go in next, to be honest. Favorite map? This one's definitely up there. Leighton Lakes for the nostalgia. Stubbing your toe might actually be one of the worst things ever. It's on the short list of worst things. This grind would seem impossible if you had to be 250 meters away when you fast travel. There's a lot of places that you just can't place the tent that far. Otherwise, I would mostly disagree. Like, I don't think it's that bad to do it. But if you're talking about the tent location thing, then yeah, there's just most zones you can't even do it. Secretly, everyone's crazy, but not everyone admits it. True. Bottom Boy showed it to me, Fro, and like, my first impression was, he asked me if I saw the podcast where they got attacked by an otter, and I was like, no, I didn't see that. And he sent me the link to it, and I'm like, alright, when I'm Tahr grinding later, I'll watch it. And I finally got around to it, and like, I don't know, like 3 or 5 minutes, the one lady shows like the missing part of her ear where an otter bit it off, and I was so not prepared for it to be like as violent an attack as it was. I just thought it was gonna be like, you know, oh, we were not paying attention and, you know, an otter scratched our legs. No, it was so much worse. Johnson Outdoors, thank you for subscribing. Hi. Got attacked by a kangaroo in my yard yesterday. How does one go about fighting off a kangaroo? You just square up, like that guy in the YouTube video with his dog? Hey, dummy. Get out of here. Or go back to calm, whatever works. So I'm going to jump up here just in case anything flees past this tripod. Otters remove ears? Apparently. See? Oh, that's a big one, right? Wait. Are you rare? That's dark brown, isn't it? That's a nice gold. I'm pretty sure that's dark brown. Sweet. Okay. If he stops, we'll take him. Otherwise, I'm not shooting him on the run, because that's an awesome rare. I love the dark brown fur. Just do it. Just let me shoot you. What was that? He just, like, dropped down that little thing. Okay, I don't know exactly where they're feeding at, then. Because we had to fast travel up here to spook them, but they would have come out of... Look at all these zones in this one spot. There or, like, up in here. I guess we can just track them. That's probably better than resetting the time. Dark brown is rare, it is, and they look incredible. Big boy. He had, like, the diamond ore. Now, he didn't even go up to diamond requirement. But he's a nice one. Oh, are they just coming back? Hold on. I'll just go sit right back in the tripod. Dark brown is a rare, so everything other than red brown and straw are rares. You can kill a roof if it attacks you, but if you put yourself in the position, then you can get in trouble. I wonder how that determination's made. I want to do an Australian accent and, like, explain a dumb scenario, but my Australian accent sucks. Only have a rake to keep distance? It's only this time of year that they become aggressive? Is it like a leaf rake or a rock rake? Because my first thought was a rock rake, and that getting swung at you would be horrifying. Can you explain that again, Kyla? I don't understand. Oh, I forgot light brown, so I kind of screwed that up. Nightbots on YouTube? Yeah. Been for a long time. Okay, that one's coming back nervous, so this would seem to be good. Do you think grizzly bears should get a rework? They need it. Oh, what the? Are these all sheep? There he is. That's so cool. Okay, before he starts trotting, let's just get him. Make sure he's not going to do any weird thing with that rock. Just get a nice clean shot. That's an awesome rare. We have the black fur type. that was, I think, 85 as a gold. This guy's, he might score 100. I've seen a lot score top of the estimate. He's definitely 90 plus. And I think it's probably my second favorite variant. It's such a neat thing. It's kind of like a combination of the black fur and then either straw or white with the big fluffy neck patch. But it's just, I mean, like, look at it. It's such a cool looking Tahr. Huge horns on it. Man, like 2,500 kills, we finally have a legit awesome rare. 100.05. All of mine have scored top of the estimate. God. So that's definitely going to replace our black fur type in the multi-mount. So what we'll have then is this guy, a 100 scoring dark brown, albino female. Down the road, hopefully we can get another rare female. But that's going to look sweet. That in there with an albino, like the contrast, that'll be awesome. I'm so glad we made that identification when he ran by, because I almost shot it. Scarby next? Maybe. We got ourselves a legit big rare finally. Did I miss anything I didn't see? The Urlive. So we just shot that. That's a really nice rare. And then I did tax there, right? I'll go look. We also caught a diamond. That's been our 2 trophies so far. How do you know what's rare so well? I mean, mostly just for playing the game a lot. But if you're in the communities, like if you're in the Discords a lot, like that information gets found out pretty quickly with new maps and all that. You did? Okay. Just joined, you got a rare? Yep. We'll set them up just super briefly here. You know, I took the multi-mount apart, I think, with the black fur type. So we can... oh, I went too far. We can probably just remake it. So dark brown, that's the rare. If you didn't know, dark brown Tahr are indeed rare. We'll do our albino female. We'll do the straw temporarily. And we'll just throw it up here in the grind lodge. There are also spreadsheets, true. Is everything that's dark brown rare? No. There are dark brown woolly hair even that aren't rare. It's sort of annoying the way that works, if I'm being 100% honest. We'll just put it here for now. And then spin them around. We got that albino with her like chin on the back of the other one. I kind of want the male with his head up though. Oh, they do it again in that pose. I didn't realize that. Sweet. I like it. Ultimately, the plan is to get a great one in this mount, but temporarily that looks good. The eyes on that work better too. Some of them just look funny, but his eyes, at least in this pose, that looks pretty darn realistic to me. I like it. Okay, back we go. What am I doing? I know how to play this game. Jelly the albino female? That's what happens when you, like, do stuff other than grinding Tahr. Is there anything on the map you haven't shot yet? Like a species? Is there anything on the new map you haven't shot any of yet? Yep. Well, gray lag doesn't count. So Steak is such a comforting place? It really is. Genuinely curious about how many people have asked you about tiger grinds? Fair few. Nice, King Charles. I just can't grind, but I do enjoy watching. I just run around and see what's around. That's my favorite way to hunt. It has taken me a long time to articulate this, but I finally figured out why I stomach the thousands of kills of not fun when grinding. And it's because I do get the opportunity to hunt down the great one ultimately. Because I never shoot it with the gun, I never shoot it in the distance. I always get super close and take it with a bow, and take my time in doing it. And that experience of trying to get close is worth all the annoyances that may come with grinding. It's another big one there. We like this. And because there are females, we make that one dead too. Is it true Kyla's just a bot to get views? Yeah. Since I call her my fiance, nobody asks. The great one to me just isn't worth the time. Any great one, really? I get that. It's a big time investment for sure. Even if you're going to herd manage, which, like, in theory, I guess we're sort of herd managing when we're leaving twos, right? in theory, we'll make that very clear because I sure don't have a great one yet, is supposed to reduce the time. If I'm killing 40 tar an hour, which I don't know if I'm even still keeping up that pace. Ooh, that was a pretty good one. Here, let's look. Last 20 tar harvest, there's a woolly hair in there. Yeah, that's taking like 40 minutes. And it's because we're leaving some twos, right? It's naturally going to slow us down. That would imply that I'm like 75 or 80 hours into this grind so far. And like we have, I don't know, 6, 7 diamonds. Now we got a really cool rare just now. It starts to become a little more worth it when you get cool stuff, but it takes a long time for some of them to show. Sometimes, or you get lucky. They look cool, but it's just so much time killing one thing. It is. Like, if this wasn't my job, I'm not so sure I would grind for great ones. But hey, there's like some level of expectation that I will, which I'm fine with. Oh, finally. Figured out where those guys live. See, now I get freaked out. I think it's red-brown. I'm going to shoot it. Our cool dark brown, if that is... I shouldn't have shot 3 there. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Anyway, if this would happen to be another rare, it's fine. We got a cool rare already. What's the best Class 9 rifle? The new 300 would be it. It seems underpowered. Anything else that you use is probably going to be equally underpowered. The 470, in theory, is kind of better, but there's aspects about it that aren't so good. I actually just kind of changed my mind. I think shooting 3 here was fine, because I'm probably going to want to delete the zone and get it to move somewhere else. So there's likely to be a solo down here eventually. We just got to get rid of that. Do you think EW will ever give Tahr drink zones? I have, like, almost no doubt that they never will. Maybe not never, but no time soon. My reasoning is, basically, when you look at Tahr, it's obvious they were designed to be the Great One species from the ground up. For most species, you know, the diamonds are so massive. Red deer, fallow deer, even whitetail to a degree, moose, that it's hard to even think, like, how would you make a great one even bigger than this? And they find ways to do it. Oh, there were 5 in here, so I think we actually lucked out. Okay, I'm going to start that again because I'm starting to cut myself off. So basically, I think Tahr were designed from the ground up to be the Great One. If you look at the size of diamond horns compared to the Great One horns, the Great Ones are so much bigger. They have 7 Great One furs, that's the most they've ever done. My entire point in saying that is I don't think they made Tahr, made them not drink, and then later on chose Tahr as the Great One. I think they designed a Great One that wasn't drinking, and I think they did that because they want to maybe incorporate something new down the road with other Great Ones that wouldn't drink, and they need to, like, set that expectation. So to me, it looks very much intentional. I don't think it was a coincidence, and that, to me, that means they won't change it. Or, you know, you could watch streams like Barley said and Jaxy said no drink zones. I, like, never catch the streams. 470 within 50 yards is the best? Yeah, I think it's impractical. Impractical. Is English a thing? I think it's impractical to be able to get within that range consistently, but if you can, then yeah, it's a great choice. I need a nap? I do. I got up kind of early. Shadow got me out of bed at 6 something this morning. So I legit actually need sleep. I'm not staying up till 2 a.m. grinding Tahr again. I refuse to do that. If I can go to bed on time, it's nicer out. I can have the windows open in the morning when I'm editing. It's just, like, beautiful. So that's the plan. What's the best strategy for intermediate players to spawn more diamonds? I guess in theory, the best thing would be, like, when you see, at least on your own maps, and if you're saying spawning more diamonds, surely you mean single player. Any max wood estimate male, I'd want to take that out. Smaller males, you can shoot them if you want, but shooting the bigger males seems to give you, like, a chance of a diamond spawning. That's a kind of dumbed down version, but I think it gets the point across. A group nap? So, like, a couple times a year, Kyle and I will end up, you know, in different states. There's a couple times I go to Georgia with her, a couple times I'll stay here. I see you down there, small male. Anyway, hunting trips I go on that she doesn't go on. typically we'll fall asleep on the phone together, and that's basically a group nap at that point. Hey, Serge. What have you missed? We killed a huge rare. It was a dark brown fur type, which is one of my favorites. He was 100 and change, so 1 below diamond. And then diamond as well. If I'm doing a snow leopard hunt, Rusty, I do like 530. I want it light enough that I can definitely see tracks. I don't want to miss a track, you know, that might lead to something good. And then I just kind of go. They feed a couple of times in the morning, so you could just keep on rolling right through that first feed time 3 to 6. I think they then rest 6 to 9 and then feed again after that or something. I forget how it works out, but yeah, I start early in the morning. I guess that's... You missed 6 great ones. Yes, I killed so many great ones. I always kill. I'm such a great one slayer. That's me. Is grinding easier when you're streaming? There's probably things like that last zone. I think I lucked out because there were 5 males. There's probably things I do without thinking that I wouldn't do if I wasn't streaming. But the biggest reason that I like grinding on stream is it takes away the monotony. We have all sorts of conversations on these streams. It could be anything from like, what'd you have for breakfast, to do you think governor tags for, you know, species like bighorn sheep are a good idea? And it, like, we have all these different things that just, you know, for several hours of shooting the same thing over and over again, keeps it interesting. Okay, this zone is like active now, and they aren't here. I'm going to fast travel away and come back. Getting that male snow leopard really sparked my interest? I don't blame you. That's pretty cool. You think the game will ever die, and what do you think you will do to make money when it does? At some point, right? I don't know when, but there will come a day when Call of the Wild's no longer the interest. The hope would be, I guess, that either EW makes a new game, because that's a very linear, say, audience moving from the Hunter Call of the Wild to... what's EW's next game, right? Call it the classic Hunter. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a title. If they release another game that becomes the next big popular thing in the hunting game genre, then I think that's an easy transition. If that doesn't happen, and, you know, Call of the Wild, say, falls out of favor or just gets old and they don't release another game, I have no idea. I don't know what the next step is necessarily. I would like to think, I don't know, but I would like to think YouTube's getting big enough and like recognized enough that surely, like, putting on a resume, hey, I ran a successful YouTube channel for 10 years would be, you know, something that can maybe at least help you get a job, like in radio or whatever. Freeze, thank you for subscribing. What caliber did you vote for? I voted for the 375 H&H. Is this Tahr? Nope, that's a big male. That was a bad shot. The Hunter Unleashed. Unleash your inner hunter. You gotta have like an F-150 or something. Ultimate Hunting might compete with Call of the Wild. I think they could fill like a Way the Hunter-like space. I don't think anything, I've said this before, I don't think anything kills Call of the Wild except Call of the Wild itself. I know you didn't say kill Call of the Wild, but as far as competition goes, I think it could get the interest of those that are interested more in the simulation side of things, but as far as the more... Wow, we ruined every harvest check. Nice. Anyway, as far as, yeah, like the fast-paced, more arcadey hunting style that obviously everybody loves because Call of the Wild's so popular, I think they're going to retain that. I don't see that, Barley. I actually think it looks pretty good. It's just a different art style. Call the classic the 12th? I like it. That's what they should name it. If you somehow mess up the great one, would you go for another? I think, but I don't know. I hope to never be in that situation, but... see, I shouldn't say this out loud, but I will. If I jinx myself, you know, we'll come back to this moment and remember it. I imagine someday I'll mess up a great one. It'll probably... It might be years from now. I don't know. It'll probably happen. And who knows what the fallout from that is. If I grind for another one, if I don't... Like, if I messed up that great one moose on midbed, I don't know if I grind for another. Maybe I would? I don't think I could tax it. Like, I'd hate to walk past that in the lodge every time and remember that time I messed up a Great One Moose live on stream, you know? So it would probably bug me into doing another one, but I really wouldn't want to. I hear everybody does that these days, Mel. It's the next strategy. It's a big one. What if the 4's gonna... Oh, no, they're calm. Well, I'll wait a minute, just in case anything else walks up out of there. Like, that guy right there. New zone? Alright. I like it. Now I really want to wait. Because I need to determine if there's 3 males here or 4. If there's only 3, then we actually only want to kill one of these. This, I would think, is that herd, yes, with 2 babies. So this came from down here. Violent. What's up, Benson? Finally got a gold drum. Now I'm done with golds and diamonds of everything on Golden Ridge. Nice. Messed up your first great one. Was that whitetail or was that something else? Is Eunice the correct way to pronounce that? I really hope so. Thank you for becoming a super Shooster. I really do appreciate that. Welcome on in. Enjoy the green name emojis in chat and early access to all video uploads. And if you're not in the Discord, be sure to join that as well. There's one. Might have died when he hit his head on the rock, not from the shot. Did I? Oh, yeah. Okay. How many diamonds do I have? It's 1,200 and some. 1,249? I know this number says 1,549. They screwed up counters years ago. If you didn't play prior to years ago, they'll be correct at least. What metal would a messed up great one have? It's always gold. Can't join the Discord. I haven't heard, so we used to have issues with that a lot. I'll circle back to that. Eunice, thank you for the 5 gift memberships. Joined up and gifted 5 more. I really do appreciate that. We have Sketchy King, Electro, Oliver's Hunting, Teddy, and Call the Wild Grinder. If you guys are here in chat, be sure to thank Eunice for the gift memberships. Join the Discord, link up our YouTube, get the member roll, and also enjoy the green name emojis in chat. I think the counter's still broken because I killed a great one fallow. My counter didn't go up. I know with bears it was a thing, and I'm guessing therefore it's a thing with all great ones. If you shot a great one bear, didn't kill anything else, and immediately went to the lodge, your counter wouldn't go up. And when I was, when I shot my great one bear, I was sitting here like, you know, so stoked, finally got my great one. I'm like in the process of saying something for the video. And Kyla's like over there waving at me and trying to get my attention. I'm like, did I screw it up and not see? Like, what are you doing? And she's like, hey, you gotta kill something so your counter doesn't get screwed up. I'm like, I don't care, my counter says 20 something. You about gave me a heart attack. I was so scared that something happened. I was horrified. What is your favorite reserve? This one's definitely high on the list. For the purpose of nostalgia, Leighton Lakes is very high on that list too. Dude thinks he's a yak just eating 300 rounds. What do I do when I want a skill that I can no longer get because of the level cap? Do I have to reset the whole thing? Yeah, you could reset, like, so you can reset Stalker or Ambusher. Let's say you want to get Disturb Veg, but you're stuck, like here, you need to use one more skill point or whatever. You could reset the Ambusher tree and get some of those skills. We should really harness these moments in life. Is that harness? I might be missing. Are there any options for dedicated servers for Hunter Call the Wild? I don't think so. That'd be an interesting idea, wouldn't it? I don't think anybody has that. It probably would be doable. Servers are all like just client-based. So you could probably just set up like another Steam account and make your own. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Having a hard time hunting this map. Do you have any tips? I think my ideas will be kind of separate from different parts of the map. What are you after? Are you hunting the mountains or are you hunting down in the lowlands? Wonder if PW would ever do a switch port. I don't think the switch could run it. I might be wrong. Tigers won't respawn and they swap genders? That means you are getting respawns. If they swap genders, then you definitely got respawns, because that does not happen. Like, you'll never shoot a male tiger that comes back as a female tiger. That just isn't a thing the game does. So, you're getting respawns, but they move around. That's just how respawns work. So, is this a solo now? Because I might, if it's a solo, I might kill it. I know Mel's going to be mad at me, but the switch could not run it. Tips for the lowlands. So, like anything, hunting near water is always a good idea. Whether you're going like along the river, checking out all these little lakes. If you're doing that, eventually a tiger's going to find you as well. So, like, obviously that's fun. That is a solo. I'll probably kill him. And then, yeah, like, Nilgai drink time is from 8 to 12. You make it their drink time and hunt anything over in here, you'll find them. Barasinga drink 12 to 1500. Same kind of area. Southwest part of the map. Muntjacks 15 to 18. They're more like just into Rye. You do all that. Hunting near water, you're going to find a ton of stuff. What's the kill count at? I haven't been counting super specifically. We can see how many Tahr we've killed on the stream as a whole, because I did write that number down. Gonna add 2 to that before I do. If you kill the Great One Tahr, will you play Minecraft? If I kill the Great One Tahr at the next zone, I'll play Minecraft. It'd be really funny if the game was like, alright, here you go. SJ Simming, thanks for becoming a Shoostin. Welcome on in. Appreciate the support, and if you're not in the Discord, be sure to join that as well. Enjoy the green name emojis in chat and early access to uploads. Alright, this is our chance. We're playing Minecraft, there's a great one in this zone. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at kill numbers. So on this stream, we've killed 100 and... Nope, I lied. 92, I think. So when hitting the new game option called the Wild, what all does it actually do? There's my great one. So it's going to start you over at level 60. All your maps will be unlocked. Meaning, well, how about all your maps will be locked? That's a way to say it. So you have to re-explore everything, re-unlock all your outposts, all your lookout points. The only thing that's going to carry over is your trophy lodge. All the animals in your trophy lodge will stay. Am I going to end the stream at the 3-hour mark? I don't know. I'm kind of chilling now. Getting that big rare kind of like invigorated me. You better not be another solo small male. I know I haven't screwed up and shot too many in all these areas. Great one, Tahr. Is there any pros of doing it? I mean, beyond getting to re-experience the game as level 1, and I guess, like, technically you get fresh spawns on all your maps, but is it worth starting over at level 1 again and having to, you know, you can't even run and reload until you unlock that stuff? That's arguable, I guess. That sure looks like a solo male there, too. Do you know why? Oh, yeah, so there used to be a thing with the Discord where if you just click the link, it would tell you, like, the link was expired or whatever. But what would work is if you went in Discord, clicked join server, and pasted the link in. Why that would be the case, I have no idea, but that was a thing. You could give that a try, but I haven't heard of people having issues joining for a while, so I'm not sure. Hey, Trace, thank you for the super chat. I have need zones for whitetail that don't spawn any deer. What should I do? My guess would be those are zones, if they're not spawning any deer. Do you, so you don't have to super chat again, you can just say it in chat. Do you mean, like, you've got does in there, but you're not getting any additional bucks joining the herds? Or how is it not respawning any deer? I guess that's my question. Is there any way to reset just maps? I mean, technically, but you have to screw around with files. I wouldn't really recommend that. You're loud. Stop. It's a decent one. They're probably just arriving extremely late. I'm figuring it's either that or it's the thing where, like, say there's one doe left in the herd. I can see that meaning not respawning. How often does EW reset the population of every species? Reventuli, I think, is the only time they've done that. So basically never. When I use the link on the browser, it says cannot accept link, but when I go into the Discord, it says expired. It's definitely not expired. Because it's a forever link. I don't really know the solution to that. We could try like a separate invite link somewhere. Who gave the Tahr kazoos? Have I gotten any rare tigers? I've just got that pseudo mellow white from early access. Kind of like pop resets. It would be frustrating for a grind though. Yeah, I think that's why they didn't do it for the bears. They tried to not ruin people's Great One Bear grinds, but it ended in just a whole bunch of confusion and nobody knew what was going on. Hoping to see that Minecraft video? Guess I'll have to wait for next time. Maybe I'll predict another zone that a Great One will spawn in. That was nice of you to stop on top of your dead friend. What'd it do? Turn? I guess. Ruined casual bear hunting? Yeah, it just didn't go well. Which current zone do you think the Great One will spawn? If I had to make a guess, I would think, like... I thought it was going to be here, but now Tahr's there, we're leaving him. Like one of these ones over here, because they're the ones that are consistently, like, being shot all the time. It'd be a really hard spot to deal with, like, getting a tree stand set up, or a tripod, or whatever. Got my first time in water buffalo since the rework. They look amazing. They do. I still haven't seen, like, a diamond on the hoof with a new rework. So, like, I've seen my ones in my lodge and stuff. It's just such a massive upgrade. Where you're from, like, what state? Pennsylvania. I don't even know why I'd go up here anymore. It's kind of still the hub of my grind, I guess. So on the coast, I have drinking zones that will have 0 deer even hours after they're supposed to be there, and I have zones that only have does. Okay, so the only does thing, it could just be that it's like a doe-only herd. I think those exist. It's been a while since I've grinded whitetail. If it's a singular doe, you just want to probably shoot that doe if you want any hopes of that zone coming back. That might solve your problem. You're probably getting bucks respawning somewhere else, though. That's the most likely thing. As far as why those zones exist but aren't getting any deer in them, the one thing I would try is setting it to say, so the end of their drink time is 11. I would set it to like 10:45, and then I would right after that rest again to like 10:50, and then go and check. That might get them in there, and if you're having that happen, I probably wouldn't bother with those zones. That's super late. Anything cool? We have a huge rare. It was the dark brown fur. Scored 100 and change, I forget exactly, and 1 diamond. Have I ever hunted in Ohio? No, but I was actually, my cousin works out there. Does he live in Ohio now? I think so. But he worked out there and lived in PA for years. He was telling me about some public that he hunts, and it's interesting to say the least. Hopefully that helps, Trace. I wish I could be a better help, but like I said, it's been a while since I've really done much whitetail grinding. Got 2 albinos now, they look way better. Oh, the albino water buffalo is... I mean, the old ones were kind of fine, I guess, but the new ones, so good. Meh. Meh. Broke my call to wild? Uh-oh. What's that mean? We almost spotted one in there somewhere. Might be out of luck for that. course. Anybody else? They typically run in this opening. Do you think after Tahr you'll go back and double up? I don't have any intentions to. My one thing is, for that center platform in the Leighton Trophy Cabin, I've been considering doing an extra grind, but we'll see. It depends on how painful the Tahr is by the end. Just had a level 3 turkey troll? That's so annoying. They used to never troll, and now it seems like it happens relatively often. Best map for Whitetail, great one. I think it's Reventuli Coast. I know people do quite well on Leighton. Diamond Bear single look amazing. Every time I see the ones in my lodge, I'm like impressed by how big they are. You just don't realize it. I guess, like, they don't look visibly that much larger than whitetail when they're walking around, but in the lodge they're way bigger. When did I change the tactic of spray and pray? I was born into it, I've just finally accepted it. Have I ever hunted in the Ozarks? No. I did get a mellow brown bear while moose grinding. Nice. Emerald Coast says buy a DLC, but I've already got it and played it. I have all diamonds. I don't really know what's happening. Wait, are you on Xbox? Do you only stream on YouTube or do you also stream on Twitch? I stream on Twitch typically 2 days a week. Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern is a classic stream, and then Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern is usually Call of the Wild and the Angler. Just in case, because I said that kind of fast. Call of the Wild and the Angler, so I'll do like the Hunter and the Angler. Every now and then there'll be an additional stream in there, but that's the main schedule. How many kills? Around 2,500. Xbox servers are up. Oh, nice. Favorite Great One Tahr fur type? The Scars for sure. Okay, that's that solo. Do I kill him or do I leave him? I guess I'll leave him. If there's a good thing to do with a solo, it'd probably have him be tiny, so we'll leave him for now. How do you practice your aim? Very carefully. I just play a lot. If we get the Great One this stream, can we get a Fortnite vid? Definitely not. Maybe Minecraft, but not Fortnite. For one, I'd be bad at it. It's Tarl's brother. Scars has the Great One background? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like the backstory. Weird how the game works. I got initial spawn Great One Moose. Or less than 10 kills when I wasn't grinding, but I've spent 8 months grinding red deer and nothing. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's an example of RNG, right? Okay. Almost always there's Tahr here, so we might jump back here in a minute. Some people saying the Xbox is still down. You and the other content creators get Call of the Wild Minecraft server. Oh boy. Hunting with a bow in Minecraft. I shot the first ever Great One cow. Here's the timeline Great One Tahr on this stream. Tomorrow Minecraft, then July 4th kicks off with a whitetail grind. I mean, that would be an American Great One to grind for. What was your longest grind in terms of both kill count and like day length? Black bear. Black bear, I'd stopped counting forever before I got it. But just based on how many kills I was able to get per hour and like how many hours I put in, it was well north of 8,000 kills. And I think I had it in my Great One compilation video. 600 and some days? I did quit halfway, not quit, but I did like take a massive break halfway in between though. Could get some animal mods with cursed forge? This is beyond my understanding of the Minecrafts. Let's see if old Tarl's here. Servers are up, Xbox is up, Xbox finally up. Were you guys all sitting on the screen waiting? I'm guessing that's what happened. I, too, would have been doing that. Oh, Forge is a modding platform. This makes more sense. Hey, Tahr. What if I shot right past him? Just kidding. Curse Forge is one of the main Minecraft modding platforms. Even that. Not just Minecraft, I use it for WoW. Add-ons and mods. I can log in, but it still says there are problems on their end. Why is the lighting like this? This isn't normal. The shadows are all funny. There must be a great one nearby. Can any male Tahr respawn as the great one? Nobody really knows how this works, but I know for sure iBuy did a grind, I think it was fallow deer, last year or something. It might have not been fallow, but he did some kind of grind where he only shot max weight estimate males, and that got a great one to spawn, so at the very least, the max weight estimate ones can, but it's tough to know. Poor lonely Tahr, I know. Grinding 11 zones in the 4 to 7 time, you think I should do more? I think 11's fine. You getting consistent spawns? What are the pre-existing species on this map? Black buck, water buffalo, and gray lag geese. Now there's a service outage. Well, that's annoying. Great one rabbit. Holy. Your blonde bear just multiplied? What? Hello, friends. Got a 2. Nice 4. By the way, that baby 2 that we shot earlier. Wait, is this the same herd now? I'm not sure. That might be a different herd with a baby 2. I don't know what herd it would be then. Well, I won't assume then. We'll wait and see. Join Call the Wild says you don't have this reserve. They need to be online. Yeah, the servers must still be screwed then. In today's vid, we're hunting a rare dragon in Minecraft on my flying horse. Realistic. And then I can like whisper to start the video. Hey guys, we're out here in Minecraft hunting big males. And then like, creeper explodes. So because servers are down, we can only play base game maps and no DLCs. That is really annoying. It sucks you can't even play DLC maps. I guess I get why. Big male. Coming up on the 3-hour mark. I'm thinking we'll do all the runs through to like to 1800 again. And then we may wrap up. That would put us, because now we're at, just on this stream, 3 kills shy of 100. So we'd be, I don't know, 115 to 120 by then? How do you get more diamonds and rares? I mean, if you're just hunting single player, the more things you shoot, you know, the more odds something respawns to something good. As far as like, you know, tactics and stuff, I would say the most important thing is to hunt what's active, meaning generally what's drinking. So if I weren't grinding for Tahr right now, it is currently 9:27 in game. Both Wild Yak and Nilgai drink from 8 to 12 on this map. So I'd be hunting Wild Yak lakes, that's like here, 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 and a bunch more in Himalaya stuff too, but those are some of the good spots. Or Nilgai lakes, which is like this run of lakes, this little half circle. These down here are fantastic. Hunting whatever is drinking allows you to be extremely efficient because you can see like a really high number of animals. Because to very much simplify this, You look at the map. If I told you to identify where's an animal going to feed or rest, you'd tell me, like, you know, somewhere up here in the mountains. If you had to tell me where an animal drinks, obviously they're at the lakes. So you can find a lot of them very quickly. I feel like that's the case for me as well, Rusty, but I had a much better day today for what's going to be tomorrow's video. Well, Class of the Yak, Class 9. Later, Franco. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Got a 3 there. And that baby 2. Do you think something like an inflatable raft would be a good addition? That was something, so when Quattro came out, I think it was Quattro, that was something that was talked about a lot. Because there's that big river that kind of splits the map in half, and there's basically nowhere you can cross it. There's a few crossings, there's a few boats, which, did they put those in later? I don't even know if they were part of the map on launch. But there was a big to-do about, like, we need an inflatable raft, we need a way to be able to cross the water. And it really, like, that's kind of died down. Like, obviously they never added that. Those boats are a way to fast travel across. I still think it could be useful. Still can't join. That's so weird. Please see your loadout. It's kind of weird right now, but 300 AR, 4570 pistol. That's just my gun to shoot trophies. Binos, tents, tripods, first aid. There are boats in Reventuli? Yeah, but Quattro was, I don't know, a couple of years before Reventuli. I don't think the boats were on Quattro when it first came out. Do you like using a bow or gun in real life? I've often said, I'm not a bow hunter, I'm not a gun hunter, I'm a deer hunter. So whatever season it is, I'll use that. However, my passion is definitely bow hunting. But I'm not the guy that, like, uses my bow in rifle season. I am not, you know, the least bit shy about cracking out the rifle on the first day. Do you still play the Angler? Yeah, we streamed it Friday, I think. I don't know if we caught anything good. Or was it even? No, it wasn't yesterday. I don't know, one of these days recently, we caught all the new Golden Ridge reserve species, and then not too long before that, we caught a Diamond Wells catfish on stream. That took forever. Happy JTAC. Did you like the deer that I'm always hunting in rifle season are so spooked by then? I think it'll be really hard to get one with a bow. Not impossible, but I definitely think the difficulty factor goes up. A Shoostin, baby. What's going on, Teddy? What was the longest you fought a fish on the angler? That Diamond Wells catfish was an hour and 14 minutes. It was rough. What is TAA sharpness? It basically is like how sharp the image is, which I know that's maybe hard to understand. The easiest way for me to do it is if I, like, sit by the pine trees show really well. So if I sit by these pine trees, it's just how sort of detailed it is, I guess. So if I turn it all the way up, I'm gonna go backwards because it's faster to get to 100. You see how, like, every needle just stands out a little bit more? Versus if we go back to the default. Tips for crocodiles? I mean, run up the beach on Emerald Coast on the east side. You can see it's not just as sharp, not as crisp. Makes it crispy, I think was the way somebody phrased it recently. I think that's pretty good. Oh, naturally, JTAC. Well, there's a female Tahr up there. Nobody home over here. I guess we'll jump to this spot, but they're typically not here this time of day either. Servers should be up. Fingers crossed. Usually, for whatever reason, it's only females this time of day. Or nothing at all. Sure. Alright, we're gonna go back down here, I guess. Biggest deer in real life was 180 and 6/8 gross, non-typical. It's, I self-filmed it. It's on the channel. Oh, boy. Wait. I went to the wrong tent. Oops. What are you doing, Shadow? She's like laying upside down, chewing on her toes. Which ibex is your favorite? I don't really like any of them. I guess the Bathides, because they're the biggest. Which, by the way, they probably shouldn't be. The Grados should be way bigger than they are, and the Bathides probably shouldn't be quite as big. I felt like that second shot was perfectly timed. Do you think they'll remodel the mountain goats to have a more winter/fall coat like the Tahr? I would guess no. It would be kind of cool, but the shaggy fur on animals, the Tahr is the best example. The yak, I think, look a little bit better, but it is kind of like pixelated looking. I think they're better off not doing it. 2 great ones before your first diamond? I would not say that's normal, no. Need an ibex remodel? Yeah, they're pretty bad. The eyes suck. The fur's like the old style, like more of a 2D type of fur. We got 1,000 cash exactly for that one. I mean, whatever you want to do, Gage. The female crocs will give you a bunch of money, so if you're trying to get money, then I'd shoot them. After mountain goat lost ring times, I rarely see them. Same. And I do like that they're kind of a rare encounter. I've had 2 5s since then and both have trolled, so that makes me sad. A bun. I hate blue sheep in my tar zones, keep thinking it's a latte. Well, if you would just get a latte, I mean a coffee, by the way, then you'd be fine. Donald, thank you for those 16 months. Welcome back. Been a while indeed. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hope all is well. Happy early America Day. Well, same to you if you're celebrating. I feel like I don't definitely know the answer to that, so a little awkward, but... Hello? Oh, anyway, I appreciate you, man. Good to see you once again. Okay, we got there. I already went here by accident. So I guess just here, there's not going to be anything there, though. So we might as well just rest. Cruising right along. Just got a piebald red deer. Nice. History started on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake. Yeah. Getting rid of drink zones for species is the worst thing this game has ever done. So pointless and so stupid. I get why they did it. Like, I understand mountain goats, you know, the idea of wanting it to be a more rare encounter. Because, you know, a mountain goat hunt in real life, it's tough to get them. Tough to get close to them and all that. So I get what they're going for, but when they had drink zones and removed them, that I don't like. Releasing species like Tahr without a drink zone, I'm more fine with that than removing a species drink zone that once had one. Got an albino mythical brown bear. Nice. Was that an initial spawn from the reset? There we are. Hey, a 5. Oh, that's a nice estimate. Guaranteed at 103 minimum. And it's a straw again. Alright, I like this. I think that angle's a little funny, but he's right on 200. So we can probably just get him with the 4570. I'll let him... Okay, it's a little weird how that feeding animation's looking. We'll let him feed one more time. And he lifts his head, we're going for it. Right in the crease because their vitals sit far back. Perfect. And we need that guy. Actually, that's a baby too. I guess we leave him. Big mail. I love to see the big mail spam. It's cool we have like all the memberships now, so everybody has, well, so many people I should say have access to the emotes. I wish YouTube would do free emotes, because big mail would definitely be the free ones. You missed rabbit drink stones? So that guarantees, provided I didn't like shoot him in the spinal cord, which I don't think happened, 2 diamonds and a huge rare this stream. By far the most successful stream we've had. And it's only been 3 hours. It hasn't even been a terribly long stream. I probably am going to wrap it up fairly soon, because we still got to make dinner and stuff tonight. But, I mean, still time to get more stuff, and we already have the 3 trophies. What'd you miss? I don't know if you heard me just saying that, but, we just shot our 2nd diamond, we're about to go claim him, and we killed a giant rare today. And I know this is a diamond because he's minimum of 103. I'm hoping he's like a 107. I haven't had one that big yet. Nice straw fur again. Big looking horns. 104.33. Max weight again though. So now 2 max weight diamond tar. It's just like if you could be 0.01 kg heavier than that, you're a great one. That's all we need. I would take the low estimate great one, no problem. Not bad. I still don't have a light brown diamond tar. But we've got 3 or 4 diamond straws now. Got, I think, 3 or 4 that are red-brown. Crossing possible things off the list. Big diamond. Need to get one of those. They do look good. I like them. I'm going to check something. Oh. Who's screaming at me? Hang on. That's that solo, right? Okay, we're fine. How do I say your name? The first part might be Jack. I bet it's not. Nonetheless, thank you for subscribing. I can at least attempt to pronounce that part. And then where's that zone? I want to see if there's anything here late in the day. Mom said you had to stream for a couple more hours? Oh, did she? Haven't been able to play the new map as much as I'd like. I get you. I mean, there's always, you know, something that's going to get in the way of it. Something in life, something, you know, things you got to take care of. It's the way it goes. It's my job, and I probably haven't played it as much as I want. Cannot catch a sturgeon to save my life. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know a lot about the game, but are you fishing, like, at night? Should help you. If you're not, I mean. Let's see who's feeding down there. Any tips on Red Deer grind? It'll be my 2nd time doing a grind. I don't know if there's any... If you've already done one, I don't know if there's any, like, additional advice I could help you with. If you've already gotten a great one, or if you've had a successful grind, then I think you're pretty well good to do the same thing. Gel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. Just joined anything good. 2 diamonds and a monster rare today. It was the dark brown variant, which actually was the one rare that I had screwed up. So, kind of cool to get redemption on that. He was 100 and change. What are they doing down there? A male even. How interesting. Anyway. The last time, and we just killed him not 5 minutes ago. A couple of minutes at most. He was another max weight, so we've had 2 max weight diamonds now. Do you have a Roosevelt diamond? Yeah, I don't know. Since Truax, probably 10 or so. Next North America map. What would be a North America map they could do that would have, like, a good number of new species? Big game, ideally. Because I think big game is kind of what moves the needle. I know there's some of you guys in chat right now that are mostly small game hunters, and I don't mean to be like, you guys don't matter. Because, like, Red Thule was a huge success. But I think as far as, like, you know, sales for the maps and stuff, big game probably matters. Far North Alaska, that's the one thing I can think of. Florida and iguanas, Florida can maybe be a thing. Canada. Did I not hear a footstep? Oh, I'm actually blind. That's fine. That's a 3. They're all threes. Not another North America map? I don't know what I just said. It sounded like Joe Biden. Lord. Anyway, I really did. I think I'd be fine if Call of the Wild didn't release another one. We have most of what I like from North America already in the game. Is cinnamon rare for brown bear? No. What are you doing, Shadow? She's like, wow, you've been streaming for hours, so... Oh, got you up. After I get a Nilgai, Fox, and Muncjack, I'm finally going to start grinding Great One. So you trying to get all the diamonds first? I kind of wish I had done it that way, but... I guess the thing with Great One grinding is, like... Especially my luck with Great One grinds, it typically takes a while. So, the more time I can put in before I'm, like, at all bored of the map, I guess the better. Shadow Cam, I'm always slacking on, like, setting something like that up. Oh, you want to come up here? Come here. Yeah, I gotta set it up. Jill, thanks for coming to Shoostin. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Come here, Shadow. There you go. You can lay on my lap. Ugh. Oh, big old Chonkosaurus dog. Any tips for hunting turkeys in real life? I want to start next season, but I don't know what to do. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I am not exactly an extremely effective turkey hunter. I think... That's maybe 2. There's a 3. I think, I mean, experience is the biggest thing. Just, like, get out, you know, listen for gobbles, try to move in close, try to call them in. I think a really good thing, though, is to, like, look up calling tutorials and that kind of stuff on YouTube. If you can become a halfway decent caller, your odds are going to go up so much from the beginning. Like, if you can practice calling leading up to the spring, the only better thing is, like, experience knowing, like, okay, he's gobbling to every call I make, I gotta shut up. Because basically, if you don't know, what you're trying to do in turkey hunting is reverse engineer nature. In nature, the hens go to the gobblers. So when you're making a hen call, you're trying to basically get the gobbler to do what he doesn't typically do. You need to either frustrate him, or if you happen to catch one that's just, you know, hot, he'll just come in sometimes. But it's a difficult thing, so the better your calls sound and the more you can understand when to call and when to shut up, the better. And again, you know, most of that comes through experience. What breed is Shadow? Border Collie and Blue Heeler mix. At least that's what we were told. We have a DNA test, but, you know, we haven't done it yet. A hot turkey? Yeah, that's what it's called. I mean, there's another way you could say it, but I won't say it on YouTube. Is the audio ahead of the video? Try refreshing. It shouldn't be. That'd be weird. I don't have any, like, offset set up to where it would do that. Do you think it's harder than deer hunting? I think it's different than deer. I don't think it's harder necessarily. They have their own challenges. Deer hunting in a lot of ways is like a game of patience. You know, I might hunt 200 hours, you know, for an entire deer season. And maybe I shoot 3 or 4 times. Whereas in turkey season, I'm going to put in way less hours because we can only hunt till noon the first 3 weeks of the season or something like that. But I may end up with more turkeys in range than I do deer in range. It just all, you know, depends. But the turkey hunting is probably more skill-based in some ways. Or at least different skills. Active skill-based versus passive skill-based. What makes it harder is PA season specifically. Yeah, it doesn't help our case for sure. To explain my active versus passive skill thing, I think it's not terribly difficult to sit in a tree stand for 12 hours a day. Especially because now everybody has a smartphone, right? I can sit here and I'm scrolling right now, pretend. I can scroll through Twitter or, you know, talk to somebody on Discord. I can just pass time. You can do that as well with turkeys, but the skills you need with turkey hunting is, you know, again, knowing when to call, being able to call well, all that kind of stuff. A lot of people can sit and wait for a deer to show up if you have some grasp of where the deer are already going to be. And reading sign and all that, you know, goes into it too. You think you spent $1 million on changing the time for Tahr? I do so many runs, I may well have. It's about $10,000 per full run. Yeah, I'd say I have. Almost for sure. Okay, that's not a baby 2, so we kill that one. That's a 3. Like me, I sit all day, every day till I get one. That's pretty much what I do as well. Not literally every day because, you know, I gotta sometimes make YouTube videos and streams and all that kind of stuff. Usually I'll end up not hunting on stream days. What I try to do is, like, if it's the rut, I'll figure it out. I'll sleep for only 3 hours and go out and, you know, work on my video till 2 a.m. if I have to. If it's like, you know, conditions are just kind of meh, I'll basically hunt every other day. So let's say Monday, I'll record a video and stream. Tuesday, I'll hunt. Then, you know, edit that day's video. Wednesday, I'll stay home, video and stream. Thursday, I'll hunt, and so on. What animal do you think has the best piebald pattern? There's some good ones. Some of the oldest ones, though, like musk deer, roe deer, moose. Those are some of my favorites. I like some of the new stuff, too, like No Guy's really cool. I like the Barrasinga a lot. But some of those old ones, I don't know. I think they just nailed it on their first tries. Male black buck is pretty good. Just go to a pseudo mellow white tiger. Nice. How do you see animal info without using binoculars? Meaning with the scope? So it's going to be in your skills. It's ambusher. Top of tier 2 is sight spotting. One of the most useful skills in the entire game. Took me 6 years to get my first roebuck. Patience is the single most important thing about hunting. 100%. I was very fortunate. I killed a whitetail buck my second hunt ever. And, you know, in large part due to my dad building a tower stand in that field and, you know, taking me out there and all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't say the only thing I did was pull the trigger, but it was pretty close to that. But then, pretty quickly after that, it was kind of trial by fire for me because my brother was hunting and my dad would take my brother out and I didn't want to not go. So, not that this is legal, but at 13, I was sitting by myself. Actually, I killed a couple of deer by myself that year, too. But, like, you learn really quick when you got to do it yourself and make the mistakes. I mean, I have screwed up so many, you know, encounters with deer and stuff, where I definitely could have gotten one if I only did this or only did that. But, that's the way it goes. That's how you learn. What does the mission entail, Merlin? A good guide can make or break a novice hunter. The amount of years of mistakes that a good guide can, like, shortcut is massive. If it takes you 6 years to get a roe deer, then call the wild is not your thing, dude. Started a new game a couple days ago. Do you remember at which level you get the last skill and perk points? Oh, just brain shot him by accident. Level 37 is when you start getting perks and skills every other level. I guess level 60 is where you get the official last one. Cursed by piebalds every time I find one? It's a good thing to be cursed by, though. Domed the little homie? He deserved it, to be honest. You see the way he was looking at me? He really was looking at me. So the last thing he saw was me, you know, probably standing sideways. What do you do? Poor guy. Rocky Mountain elk piebalds are really cool. Yeah, that one with, like, the... It's almost more of a gradient I really like. Think he said something about your mom, too? I heard, yeah, like that guy. What do you think this is? You can't just say that kind of stuff. I don't know if I hit him in the brain or neck, but he got smoked, too. Hey, Jake. We've had 2 diamonds today and a massive dark brown rare. Real question is, what's the hype about hunting whitetail? I'm from, is that Missouri? I think so. I hunt whitetail, but I never felt as real challenging. Yeah, you guys do have big deer, so that definitely, you know, might help a little bit. But I think it's the reason whitetail hunting has taken over North America like it has is because it's a 365-day-a-year thing. You can, you know, run trail cameras and stuff with mule deer and elk and whatever else. You certainly can do that. But because whitetail, more than any of those other game species, basically live among us, I mean, I killed my 180, like, within 300 yards of my house. That kind of thing, you're so close to them all the time. You're able to get a really good grasp of them. I think it's just addicting for people. Flinter even, we'll go with it. Streaming on a Tuesday. It's Tahrsday, actually. But yes. Got 3s for days. Alright, they're all 3s. And it's accessible? Yeah, true. Have I started leaving small level 2 Tahr? Yes. I'd say it's maybe working. We did kill 2 diamonds today and one of them was max weight. It's certainly not as if I'm killing a diamond every run. I mean, we've been live for 3.5 hours. 2 level 5s isn't exactly amazing, but we'll take it. Mule deer boring? I don't find mule deer boring at all, personally, but I've never hunted them, so that's maybe not fair. Will we have a stream tomorrow? Well, there's definitely going to be the classic stream, 7:30 p.m. Eastern over on Twitch. I guess we'll see if I end up streaming Tahr or not. I might just kind of take the afternoon to shoot them and not stream, but if I happen to get up early again, which I'd like to, and if I'm done recording by like 1 o'clock like I was today, then I got plenty of time. We'd probably do it. Did I not say the gold dark brown? I thought I did. Finally got the 7mm in Classic. I've never been happier. What do you think about the bipod thing? Does it bother you? Because I'll be 100% honest, it bothers me. I didn't hear it. I might not have said it then. Oh, thanks, Andy. Yeah, that was, I mean, you know, we're known around here for our dumb luck at times, for sure. But for one to just walk up to us, pretty much without calling, I mean, we called him the last little bit in. It was so lucky that it worked out that way. I think your brother's right whitetail whisperer. I can tell by his theories that he's white, okay? Any trophies? 2 diamonds and a gold dark brown. Gold's underselling it. He was 100 points on. He's almost a diamond himself. What am I smoking or your brother? We're on the same brainwaves, so it'll be the same thing. It's coming to an end. We got 2 more spots. What would you say is the best maps for multiplayer to get diamonds? I'd say if you can get a Quattro Kalina server, not a lot of people host it anymore, but all the diamond ibex and stuff definitely make that a high priority one. I mean, right now, sooner Patan, because there's still a lot of initial spawn stuff. Servers are up. Nice, man. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Sounds good. I appreciate it. I think this spot's going to be our last stop of the day, actually. And the good news is we actually have some male Tahr here. Got a big 4. Got a couple of 3s. Try to pick the highest estimate 3, which is going to be that one up to 90 there. Got, looks like just the 2 coming out of there. Maybe there was, oh, there's more. I don't know what's what, and consistency has definitely, like, suffered since we started leaving 2, so I'm not going to kill any of those. I don't know what came from what herd. I don't want to kill more than 2 from here. We'll get more down the road. I don't know, Quentin. It says it's happening. Got a gold piebald croc initial spawn. There you go. Alright, we're going to claim these 2. We're going to see what we have regarding total kills for 3 hours and 25 minutes. It's going to be a probably kind of sad number because we're leaving 2s, but I mean, 2 diamonds and a massive rare. I'll deal with slightly lower kill total. Alright. The final tally was exactly 116. In... how long is that? 3 would be... it's like 200 minutes. So we're still getting like a Tahr every 2 minutes. A little more frequently than that. I can live with that. 1550 even diamonds, 72, 800 even harvest. I like it. Go back to the grind lodge one more time. Take a look at our 2 diamonds and the rare. And then we'll be wrapping up. Tiger just mauled me and gave me a heart attack. It's funny, like, it's so hard in a game to make something that will routinely even kill, like, the most experienced players, and they've done that with tigers, which I think is really cool. Alright, so we have a 105 diamond, we have a 104 diamond. Bree, thank you for subscribing, by the way. We've got a white, we've got an albino, we've got another 105, 104, white. There's the dark brown that we screwed up, and the red that we screwed up. Now, if we go back here, was this a W stream? I think it was. I think we had some pretty darn good successes today. Only died twice in 40 hours. Does that make me special? Yes. Look at that. That, from a distance, looks maybe better than up close. The albino female we got in multiplayer the other day, 100 scoring dark brown. Like, that's just such a cool looking Tahr. I love it. Such an awesome fur. And we get to add back here one more diamond. Actually, 2 more diamonds. Did I not place the other one? I guess not. We'll call that good. Got our 104.3 max weight, 104.2 not max weight. Pretty darn good. Looks amazing. I'm really happy with that. If we get our great one now, I can be 100% pleased with, like, getting a massive gold rare like that. We had the black fur type gold, which actually isn't on the wall now because we had it in that multi-mount. Might as well set that up. Couple of gold rares. Got the albino female already from multiplayer. We just need the great one. Anyway, I think that is officially going to do it for this one. So, yeah, as we talked about, if I get time tomorrow, maybe we'll do another Tahr grinding stream. We shall see. But that went honestly better than I could have hoped for. So, we'll see where we go next time. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support. And I will see you in tomorrow's video, hunting in the mountains, shocker, of Sooner Bhutan. Bye!